like, you are a bitch. You ran and put on that half of the necklace. Because you know...
Where's your half of the necklace?
You just ran and put it on.
Where is your
And I know
half
exactly
of the
what
best
happened. When we were in the
friend's
bathroom, you saw it on the bar still, and you were like, I'm gonna fucking put it on so I could, like, say something mean.
No, that's exact. I just wanted to say
You
that.
were gaslighting me. You literally go out of your way to gaslight me every single day. Wait, who
No, I
was
was
it
just
the other
literally
day
just
that
making a joke.
you were seriously gaslighting someone, and I was like, Drew? But I don't remember who it was.
It was probably you. I mean, I literally gaslight everybody in my life.
No, it was like someone else. It was like Christian or something. But you were like fully... Christian was like, you did this. And you were like, are you kidding me? And you like actually started gaslighting him. And I was like, Drew!
No, that's me. That's me as a person. I gaslight. And I actually practice what I preach.
We've gaslit our followers into enjoy being gaslit because someone made a comment where it was like, I just don't feel like they're gaslighting us as much as in the last episode.
Wow.
Like as if it was missed. Speaking of comments though, I posted a TikTok and someone was like, why do you think, bitch? Like someone said, okay, why wasn't Enya invited to the Met Gala? Bitch, why the fuck do you think? Like, I think it's beautiful that our followers like
ride for us like
that, but and I'm not saying this as of like tell me I'm important, but like we are not important.
No, literally I've been struggling with that so much more recently.
Yeah, especially the past week.
Yeah, like I genuinely mean nothing to no one.
Yeah.
Which like I shouldn't base my importance on that at all, but like I do. Point blank period, I do, and there's no changing that. And yeah, I'm just unimportant to the industry, which
I guess
feels good.
let's phrase that. It's not that we're not important. Like I know that for you guys we are important, and obviously like it's one of the reasons I keep fucking doing what I do is because I know that like I'm not super insecure. Like I do have confidence where I'm like, I think what me and Drew provide for like the internet and especially the influencer safe space, especially for the influencer space, is very important. But yeah, to the industry, we might as well
they
fucking
don't
fall
give
over and
a
die.
shit about us. Literally, they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
And I was telling you this morning, I was like I know in my entire life, with every fiber of my being, I will never ever be invited to the Met Gala. Like it's just not in my cards.
Same.
Like I don't have that look. I don't have that energy to give. Like I'm not made for the red carpet. Whatever. But like I was having FOMO. I was like, how fun would it be if I like got dressed by someone?
I know,
something
watching
that
it,
fit
I was
me.
like, stop, wait, we need to like go out to a really nice dinner or something so I have an excuse to put on like my best dress and like get all like prettied up.
We should hire a what are they called? A dresser?
A stylist?
Yeah. We should hire a stylist for a day to style us in
That
really,
thing is
really good
weird. I
outfits.
guess I can think of a few stylists that I'm like, I want you to put me in clothes because like you're good at what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like the girls who dressed us for the Mark shoot.
Yeah.
They are awesome.
They knew what they were doing.
Chloe? I don't remember their names, but they are awesome. Like everyone they dress, I'm like, wow, like you do a good job of like looking at the person and being like, yes, this is what you would wear. I can't stand a fucking stylist who's like, yeah, here's your fucking bingo bongo fit, like, and it has nothing to do with...
It doesn't fit, it's gross, it's grumbly.
Or like a stylist who is just like, all right, here's your like jeans and t-shirt, you slay, bye.
Slay.
But I guess like some people want that, so who am I?
Some people want to be normcore.
But you being like, doesn't it look so fun to just like get dressed is... Literally, like yesterday, I went into looking at the Met Gala. I've never watched the Met Gala in my fucking life, but I literally watched it because Addison Rae and Emma were going, and I like desperately, I was like, I need to know what they're wearing.
I need to know.
Obviously, I like knew Emma would serve, and she like looked beautiful, and everyone looked beautiful.
Everyone
gave. I wish they didn't put Addison in a wig, or I don't know if they actually cut her hair like that. I couldn't tell, but like regardless, I was like watching it, and I was like, who the fuck am I to sit here and be like,
you eating Cheetos in your bed being like, oh, why are they dressed like this?
Yeah, I was like, and everyone does just look fucking good. Everyone serves, and you do have to take into account, like, yes, I understand the like historical importance of the Met Gala, but at the end of the day, like socially, what the fuck is it? It's like, it's a party. We are literally tuning in to watch celebrities walk down the hall in an outfit to go into a museum in an outfit and take pictures, and then most of them go and change into a different outfit so they could go to a fucking party anyway.
They put their Uggs on.
It is actually the weirdest thing. When I was watching it, I was like, I'm literally watching myself be not invited and be so unimportant.
How you hating from outside the club if you can't even get in?
I can't even get on the carpet outside of the club. Like that's what the Met Gala is. It's like all of us watching and being like,
this outfit sucks. This gives. This slays.
Honestly, like everyone looked good though. I was like, all of y'all look like you smell good. Yeah, it was like a weird theme. In my head, I was like, what would I do? Like people did old Hollywood, like Billy did old Hollywood, Meg did old Hollywood. Yeah, Billy literally looked like a fucking Disney character. But like in a good way. Like looked like a princess.
She looked like a Disney adult. In a bad way, derogatory. Disney adult derogatory. No, bitch, she turned it look. Like, it was awesome.
Yeah, Meg's look was also, like, slaying. Looked good, was giving old Hollywood. Like, I think that's, like, what a lot of people were doing. Dude, Barbara for I can never say her fucking name. Never in my life. I'm always like Barbie, Barbara, Barrera, Ferrera. Like
Ferrera Rocher.
I don't know why I don't know her name. I think it's just Barbie.
Yeah, I think it's Barbie.
Okay, she looked good. I like refusing to say it. Anytime I talk about celebrities, I get really fucking uncomfortable and scared because I'm like,
they're gonna hear this and attack us.
Not even they're gonna hear this. I'm like, I used to be a big shit talker, so now I'm like scared anytime I say anyone's name because I'm like, I used to be someone who didn't have a therapist and would like go on weird tangents, but I'm a changed woman now, so shut the fuck up.
She's grown up.
Yara, I don't know anyone's name. I'm like literally trying to like find their names.
I just know the dress they wore.
Yeah, I just know the dresses everyone wore, but like there were certain girls who were giving. Like everyone looked good, but certain girls I was like, oh, I want to wear that.
I saw a TikTok last night that was so funny. It was like, I swear to God, Camila Cabello and James Corden or whatever his fucking name is saw like a Hollywood executive commit like a gnarly murder or crime, and they were just given careers after that because like they give nothing ever. But like Camilla, like you have to like to be the best. I mean, to be on top of the world the way she is, like she has to be making something appealing to somebody, like the masses. So she's good at that. But like,
I'm gonna admit, I like kind of like her new song.
I love her new song.
Don't go yet. Oh, Normani looked so fucking good. Normani is one of the sexiest women to ever walk the fucking face of this earth. And her, actually, now we can transition to the VMAs. We're becoming the fucking BuzzFeed.
Oh my God, we're literally just...
we're being ultra like, TV.
TV.
We just had the most like teenager week of my life that I've had. Like, I literally said in the car, I was like, I can't remember the last time I gave a fuck about the VMAs, but I think since I had such bad FOMO, and I never get FOMO.
Enya's like the last person to get FOMO.
I couldn't give a fuck what anyone's doing.
Yeah.
Like,
I always have FOMO. Literally, if my friends hang out without me, like I will jump off a bridge. Like I don't care. Like I will write them in my suicide letter, but not actually. Don't worry about me. I'm good.
No, I'm actually gonna fucking kill myself, but like it's chill, whatever. Like, but you know what it is? I think because now, like, because of the past year of my like new burning love for New York, the fact that it was all happening in New York is what like made it FOMO for me. Is because I'm like, this is like I just left and everyone got there, so like it was like breaking my heart because I was like, dude, I like could have been like hanging out with like a bunch of people I know in a city I fucking love. Yeah. So that was one. And then like I just like love that city and I like want to move there at some point. So I'm just like watching everyone like run around and have fun and do all these things. And then I got FOMO, but it was really weird because I never got it and it was like making me really upset because I was like, I could never give a fuck what anyone's doing, but I think that's specifically when it's in LA because I'm like, that's embarrassing. Like, why are you running around? I'm like, why are you running around? And then New York is like, you're supposed to run around. So seeing everyone run around, I was like, I want to put on an outfit and go outside. Me
running around.
NYC like a little cat. Like a little cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I don't remember the last time I cared about the VMAs. And then we got home and I literally like watched everything.
I was like, why am I not there? Again. Why are we not at the VMAs? We should be at the VMAs.
The VMAs is like weirdly embarrassing.
I don't want to go. But I want to be invited so I can deny it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like embarrassing to not be invited to the VMAs. Like I feel like at this point, MTV is like, yeah, you come. Like,
yeah, whoever. Y'all just please put it on your stories so we get ratings. Like, please.
But like the fact, I'm like, why wasn't I there? Like specifically because everyone was there. Like, that was it. I just couldn't give a fuck. But I did watch all the performances, and like, first of all, this is
before we get into the VMAs, can we just say what we did instead of being at the VMAs?
Oh my God.
So literally, we are fucking actually weirdos. Like all of our friends, all of our like acquaintances were like in New York at the VMAs, like having a blast at Fashion Week, just like turning up, turning looks, like just living an influencer lifestyle. And me and Enya were literally at a fucking reptile convention, like a reptile convention, looking at lizards and snakes all day.
Literally,
and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Someone was like getting glam done, and we were like driving an hour to fucking Anaheim to go to a convention. And while somebody was walking the carpet, I was literally holding a fucking skink,
which I genuinely wouldn't change for the world.
Yeah, no, it was the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. It was
fantastic.
I touched so many like animals.
I genuinely found my people. Like, those are my people. And like one day when all is said and done and my whole career is ended somehow, maybe
you can go back there.
I can go back to the convention and raise my lizards.
You know what I just realized? Like, us being here, like, being like, we're not important to the industry, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, I know our followers are like, y'all are important. We love you. Bitch, we saw some of y'all at the convention. That's why you think we're important. Because some of you motherfuckers are the freaks who are going there with us.
Y'all are the weirdos, too.
So, but that's okay.
We cornered the weirdos of the internet.
We're just different. We're the wallflowers.
We're all different. We're all different. We're the popular loners. Everyone knows us, but we don't want to associate.
I like do so badly. Like I'm like 23 and I'm over being a loser. Like I want to be important.
I know. We'll get it this year.
Don't go yet. Oh hey.
2020 was supposed to be our year.
You know what it is? It's because I'm like, as much as I'm a fucking bitter hater, piece of shit bitch, I feel myself kind of shedding that a little bit and like being like, you know what, I really am like replacing the part of me that cringes with the part of me that is cringy. Like, I'm letting go of being cringed, and I want to be cringy.
Yeah.
I just want to have fun. Like I said in the last episode, the world is ending. It's time for me to have fun. I don't have any more time to hate. I've spent my whole life hating, and now I want to have fun. Invite me. And they're not gonna, because we literally just, like, we're like, y'all are fucking inviting everyone anyway because you don't get fucking ready.
We're just bitter. Like, please invite us. Please invite us. Because I know one motherfucker. You know what it is? I know one motherfucker from MTV is listening to this right now. No. Bitch, I know you hear me. I'm looking at you in the fucking eyes.
They're like, I'm literally a free intern. Like, I can't
send us out.
Oh. You're so annoying. You can't even see him. Drew's praying mantis that he got her. I have such a bad time with animals. Like, I give them the gender I want them to have. Like, that I feel from them. Because they can't speak it.
She's so fucking alive. It's actually weird. I hate it. Come on.
You have to take her up to the camera. It literally looks like you're playing with fucking lint. And then everybody listening can't see what you're doing. Oh, actually, the funniest story about this, you can't see her. Like,
why is it not focusing?
You have to do like the beauty girls. Oh my God, you're pissing me off the way you can't figure this out. No, it's working.
So there's my spiny man. So here's my spiny mantis. Her name is Goji. She's in her second stage evolution. One day this week I'll wake up and she will be a beautiful spiny flower mantis, fully mature. We've already built like an awesome relationship. Like, we love each other, and I think she recognizes me.
She's a bug.
And she knows me, and I give her food, and she loves me. And yeah, that's my story. That's my mantis.
But our friend Tavia got the same like kind of mantis.
She hit me. She wanted to touch me.
No, you literally they're scared of the shade and they'll like start attacking your hand. But our friend Tavia got the same mantis, and Drew and Tavia were told that because they're female mantises, they can't fly. And when we were at the convention, like, Tavia took her mantis, whose name is Rena, out. And she took Rena out, and Rena was fully fluttering wings, but they were like, oh, the Drew and Tavia were like, oh, she can't fly, though. And I was like, oh, okay. But she was fully fluttering her fucking wings. And when we left the convention, Tavia took her mantis out and had it on her arm, and we were walking to the car, and that shit literally fucking flew away.
It flew away in the parking garage and, like, flew directly into a wall and fell to the ground, and we were like, oh.
We were all in shock. Like, we were walking, and Tavia just goes, what did she say?
She was like, I didn't think she could fly. I didn't know. They told me she wouldn't fly. And then we all looked up and we saw this fucking praying mantis flying through the garage, hit the wall, fell to the ground, and we weren't in a rush. We were like, oh, the bitch is right there. Like, we'll just walk up and get her. We walked over there and she was gone. Like, she had fully disappeared. Dead. And we looked under all the cars, like, everywhere. And we looked for like 30 minutes. It was probably 105 in that parking garage. We were all sweating our asses off.
It was like fucking humid in there.
And I was like, no, like, we have to find her. I was like, there's no way we don't find her. And then, like, literally 30 minutes passed and we're like, dude, the bitch is gone. Like, she's fully going to live her life in the parking garage. Like, how sad is that? And then, like, literally right as we were leaving, Tavia, like, looks up at the ceiling at this, like, crossbar, and she fucking sees her mantis just, like, chilling on this wall, and she's like, wait, that's her, right? And then I zoom up on the camera, and I couldn't tell, and she was like, yeah, that's literally it. And so we captured her.
She, like, ran, jumped on top of my car, got her, and now she's safe. But, like, Tavia made a good point. Like, bitch, I got this shit because I thought it couldn't fly.
Exactly. Like, I don't want it to start fucking flying around my room and shit.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, no, the girl who was selling them at the convention was like, I just literally let my mantises, like, roam. Like, they literally just, like, I'll let them free in my house for a week at a time, and they'll collect bugs, and then I'll call them or, like, be talking on the couch, and they'll come back to me. Like, they're literally, like, fucking dogs. It's so, I mean, I wish I could understand, like, how alive this thing is. It, like, genuinely blows my mind. It's, like, sentient. Like, looking at it, you're like, oh, that's literally a fucking bug. But, like, no, it, like, looks at you and shit. It's so weird, and it, like, dances to music.
You literally can't let it roam fucking free because Azul will start clicking and eat the shit out of it.
Eat the fuck out of this
Azul
thing.
is such a pussy, though, like, because when Elisa had her lizard here, like, actually, Azul isn't a pussy. I think she's just, like, a freak. But does it make sense that a cat would go after crickets instead of a lizard?
No, I think they should eat lizards 10 out of 10 over crickets.
But Elisa's gecko was in its cage. We, like, locked Azul away. Elisa set up the gecko's cage and, like, locked it in there. And we let Azul out because we were like, dude, Azul's gonna freak the fuck out. And she literally just started laying by the cage.
Yeah, she just, like, looked at it, smelled it, and was like, oh, okay. And, like, no cat instinct.
But then she heard the crickets and she was freaking the fuck out.
Like,
but I think because she heard the sounds. So she, like, knew it was a bug, but she couldn't see it. Mm-hmm. She likes bugs, I think. Yeah. So we should give her your bug.
No, that's my girl. That's my girl, Goji. I love Goji.
But yeah, while everyone was at the VMAs, we went to the Reptile Convention, and then we came home and we continued playing Mario Kart for, like, the 8th hour. Oh, my God. I love Mario Kart and Mario Party so fucking bad.
And I shit on you.
I know, it's so...
I shit on you.
Playing games with Drew is literally... See, this is like when we were talking about how you can't play fucking Catan with you. Because not only do you cheat at Catan, you can't cheat at Mario Party.
No.
But you just fucking are the worst person ever.
Insufferable.
Drew winning is like... I've never wanted someone to lose so bad.
And I win every time. And it's... I prove my haters wrong. Like, my haters are my motivators. Like, literally...
My motivators?
Exactly. They're my motors. But, yeah, I just, like, without a doubt, every single time, fucking win. What is this bitch doing?
I was going to say, I think she's having a hard time getting on the other side. But literally... So, if you've never played Mario Party, it's a game made for fucking kids. So, it's like really motivated to make sure everyone feels like they're having a fair game.
Yeah.
Which never fucking works on me, apparently. I played against all computers last night and still got 4th place. Like, I always get 3rd or 4th place. I don't know if I need to change the character I use. I use Monty Mole. I don't know if I need to change that or what. Drew always uses Shy Guy and always fucking wins.
I just...
without a doubt.
It's just like... strategizing, and
it's literally not.
And you just have to like let it ebb and flow with the game, and like just let it be. And when you win, you brag and make everybody mad, and then they start making bad decisions.
The thing is, even when he's losing, he makes me pissed, and he makes me like, because at this point I know he's gonna win even if he's losing, so I don't have an inch of hope when I'm playing that game.
Literally,
game
I'll
is
be like
a hopeless fucking portal of doom for me.
You'll be like miles ahead of me in the game, like winning, and I'll be like, I don't feel good. Like, I don't even want to play this anymore. And then I come back and win. But every time,
or you're like, oh, I'm not even stressed because I'm gonna win.
Or I'm like, I just like haven't even been trying this game.
He makes you feel so stupid for winning too. That's what makes it worse, is when you are winning, he's like, yeah, I just like feel bad for you.
Like, why would I want to win a stupid little game?
Yeah, like at this point, like it's so easy, like I don't have to win anymore. And we'll get to the end and he'll have 0 stars and like 3 fucking coins, and I'll have like 3 stars and be like, yes, I fucking won. And then he gets 3 bonus stars and wins. I almost just knocked your girl down.
She's good. She can be upside down.
But yeah, I think like we're just different. Some girls go to the VMAs and walk the carpet. Some girls play Mario Party for like the 3rd hour in a row. Yeah. I need to stream it. I'm gonna stream it Thursday night.
And it's also fucking crazy.
I'm gonna stream Thursday night, guys. This is coming out on Friday.
It's also crazy because it's all, for me, it's all avoiding reality. I realize, same. I fully realize that, like, I am slipping.
For once, we're both on the same path.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was literally like, it's because we didn't play Mario Party. It's because it hit 8 o'clock and I wasn't sitting on the couch rotting into the middle playing Mario Party until 1 a.m.
No, yeah, I'm fully slipping into this scary depression. I feel good today, but yesterday I literally was rotting.
You know when we're both in like a rut, when all the lights on in the house are off all day.
Yeah, we didn't turn the lights on all day. Like, we just existed in darkness. Ugh. Yeah, I feel better today though, but it's happening.
You never know.
It's happening.
I know.
I'm manifesting it.
I was like, I could either be like slipping into depression or wake up tomorrow feeling fine. But like, it's always like in the morning, I'm like, if I wake up and keep myself a little busy, I'm like, okay, I'm okay. And then this second it is nighttime and I have nothing. If I'm not distracted, I'm like, oh, why am I alive?
What's the point? What's the point to all this?
The thing is, like, what's even more fucked up is I think about this a lot, and I don't know about for you, but something about, like, I'm trying to think of how to word this, because we were just talking about, like, the past 2 weeks, how we were like, yeah, I feel literally nothing. Like, I don't feel anything. I feel very numb, and I don't care.
It's all avoiding, like, that feeling.
Yeah, it's all, like, my brain, like, our brains, without us thinking twice about it, I think going into, like, almost, like, defending mode of...
Yeah.
Like, avoiding that feeling and just being like, oh, like, I'm okay. I just, like, don't know. Like, I just don't care. Like,
yeah,
I'm okay,
I'm not going to put... Because for me, it's like, if I think about it, it'll become my reality. I'm just going to push it as far away as possible and just, like, do my silly little task in my video games until it hits full force, which is just, like, the worst advice ever. But, yeah, just, it's been... the happening of the
depression. I do think Christian was just asking the other day, he was like, oh, do you guys think you have like seasonal depression? And I was like, no, but then I thought about it, and last year, just like this year around this time, it's always like I hit a wall and I'm like, why do I feel like this? And of course there are always like little things that I could be sad about, whether it's like my fucking imposter syndrome attacking me or like any other insecurities.
Oh my god, literally the imposter syndrome has been hitting.
I know.
I genuinely think that's why I feel this way. Like the past like 2 weeks is like fully just like not thinking highly of myself at all. Like seeing everybody do everything that I want to do and me not being able to do it because for reasons I don't understand. Also, like, just not being able to understand why I'm not in these positions is driving me insane. I mean, I understand, like, why I'm not, because I literally don't fucking do anything ever.
I know, but then it's like the idea where some people are like, the only, like, thing standing in your way is, like, you. And I'm like, no. Because if I, like, think like that, then it becomes a perpetual cycle of, like, I'm the problem. I'm not enough, and I'm standing in my way. And it's like, dude, these are like, as much as I like to think that I have control over my mood, I don't. It's like genuinely probably going to be something I battle for the rest of my life. And that's not me being like pessimistic and being like, this will never end, because again, it ebb and flows, and sometimes it's like harder to deal with, and sometimes I like am so like consumed by my day-to-day life, and maybe I am in a good state that it doesn't even cross my mind, and I'm like, oh, I could be like this forever, but that's like not true. And I think even for people who aren't depressed, like who don't deal with depression, they have their own battle of something like that. But it's just like a little more intense when it is depression, because like depression is followed by like insecurity and like lack of motivation, which fuels the insecurity, which fuels the depression. And it's like these like big like
cycles.
Yeah, vicious cycles that are like much harder to get out of than you think. And then especially when you're in like a position where a lot of what you do is based on like you personally and how you portray yourself publicly, it becomes an even tougher game, especially when you see people who are really good at doing it, who maybe even express going through the same thing. Then it can even fucking double down on how shitty you feel, because you're like, damn, I know like 80 people in this business who talk about suffering from like depression and anxiety and all these things, but like and they're also not even medicated for it. So it's like, fuck. And they're still like doing it.
Yeah, they're still on top of the world.
And it's like, okay, so this is just what I'm meant to be. It's like...
For lifers! Me and my depression are for lifers! No, I had that thought today. Or I think I put it on my Finsta story last night. I was like...
We both posted on our Finsta stories at the same fucking time.
Girl, we were alone in our bedrooms in our fucking fields. I was like, please, God damn it, like... I genuinely, like, this cannot be for life. Like, I literally, like, this, like, cycle of, like highs and lows. Like, not even highs, just baselines and lows. Like, I really cannot go through this. I mean, I literally am gonna figure out a way to fucking deal with it. Or it'll just, like, fix itself. Or I'll literally do the smartest thing and fucking medicate myself. But, yeah, I don't know. I just, like, was really... just can't do the dips all the time. It's so annoying.
But I was like, I think about this a lot, because I find myself craving being like 14 to like 16 again, or like 13 to 16 again really often. Not because I'm like, I miss being a teenager or whatever, but I'm like, oh, because I felt like such intense emotions through those ages. But the intense emotions I felt weren't good. It was like really, really dark spots in my life. And I like crave those moments, but it's because like...
You get addicted. You get addicted to
that feeling. And also, if you're somebody who's like really struggled with depression, you have this false sense of what being happy is. In your head, you're like, oh, like... happiness, I'm sure when I feel happiness, I'll know it, because I'll be in the moment and I'll feel so fucking good, and it'll like last for more than like a
3
day
days.
And like it'll be like for like months. I'm just every day I'm happy, and I don't feel like this, and like this isn't a feeling I have to battle. But then, because like I think about it like a scale, like I like to think like the most intense feelings I've ever felt were sadness, and that's why it's really hard for me to feel good, is because like my peak of emotions has been like this intense despair that most people, especially by my age, shouldn't have experienced. So then when I'm in a moment where I'm like, this should be happy and like the most fulfilling moment for me right now at this age, it's not nearly as joyous or like as intense as that sadness was. So it's easy for me to feel like those moments are nothing.
Yeah, just like...
which is fucked up.
Like fully just being jaded to like... everything. Oh my god. Sorry.
I thought you caught a bug.
Oh no, my phone was falling. But yeah, like I find myself just like when I get into these like really low lows like that, I'm like starting to like dip down into, like it feels like I'm just like I'm not experiencing life at all. Like life is experiencing me. I don't know how to word it.
No, I know.
But, like,
it's literally just, like, you're going through like
the motions.
I call it like survival mode.
Yeah,
like, literally,
exactly.
It's just like,
it's like, okay, wake up, eat, stimulate brain, go to bed. And then that's like the 3 things that I like focus on throughout the day. Is like, okay, like I can't feel anything. So like, I'm going to play video games all day and live in this fake reality all day until like I
figure
it out, which is such a toxic cycle. Cause you just like, because when you're just not doing anything, you're not doing anything to better yourself. And like,
yeah, and once you're like leaning into it, it's easier for it to consume you, but like you have no motivation to not do that. And then again, if you're someone who's struggled, it like is almost appealing because it's just that comfort.
I was
like,
about to say,
yeah, it's like when you're in a bad relationship and you know you should leave, but it's like, I have comfort here, like I know this feeling.
Exactly. I was about to just say like, and also it doesn't help that like it's so comfortable to just like lay in bed all day and be sad all day. And like it's just like, it really is an addicting feeling where like, okay, like I know that like I'm sad as fuck and I know how it feels to be sad as fuck, and it's just like comfortable to be there. Like it's just like it's familiar, which is so fucked up, like literally evil. Stuck.
And I don't know, it's like, again, it's like something that passes. But you know what, like for me is the like when I get into these like funks, me calling my depression a funk, I'm like, when I get into these funks, but when I get into it, probably the worst part for me personally is like those false highs I get from like
work
9 p.m. No, from like 9 p.m. to like 12 p.m. is like randomly I'll get this spike of energy where I'm like, that shit was fake. Like I don't feel like that anymore. Like I feel so fucking good. Like I want to go out. Like I need to leave the house right now. Like I like need to get dressed. I'm gonna put on an outfit. I'm gonna like, and I'm like in this like false like almost delusion of it being lifted, and then I like just crash really hard by midnight, and then I'm like back into it.
You
and
wake
like,
up and the first thoughts are negative.
Yeah,
that's when it's fucked up. That's when it's fucked up. Is like literally when the very first thought in my brain when I wake up in the morning is just negative. It's like I always used to like when I was like struggling with like my mental health like in high school and shit. I was always like, girl, like shut the fuck up, like the first, like, I don't want to get out of bed in the morning. Like, no, that shit's corny. Like, you have to get out of bed. But genuinely, like, these past, like, 2 years, that's, like, been, like, a very big part of, like, my depression is just, like, struggling first thing in the morning. Like, the very first thought that enters my head is just, like, negative. Like, it's just, like, it's either, like, negative, like, about my life or negative about, like, what I'm doing today or negative about the people around me or, like, just something like that.
wanting to flake even if it's important and being like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if this doesn't work. Like, the day we went to the reptile convention, I literally woke up and I was like, I don't need to go. Like, I'm doing this for what? Like, I don't want to leave my bed. I don't want to leave my room. And then, you know what's a fucked up thing that I feel like depression can do to you is convince you that this is like a symptom of being like overworked or exhausted.
Yes.
So like your brain tricks you into being like, you know what, tomorrow I'm just gonna spend the whole day laying around not doing anything.
I took a photo today.
What?
Just like literally like it's like you haven't worked at all.
Yeah, like I haven't been doing anything. If anything, I need to find motivation to work so that I can have all these things that I like dream of, but it seems like such a big task, and then I like exhaust myself mentally from that weirdly, or I don't know, it's like my brain is like, you need to rest, and I haven't done shit. I don't need to rest. Like I rest all night. I don't fucking need to rest. I don't need to spend a whole day resting, but like I get tricked by myself into doing that, and then it like spirals into something, and then next thing I know, it's been 5 days and I like haven't showered for 3 days, and I'm like sitting around like barely eating, and I'm like, oh
this is
I fell for it.
This is not
you got me
bitch. Depressiana Grande got me again.
Oh, Depressiana Grande.
It's Ariana Grande's sister.
Depressed personality ego, her other ego. It's like how Beyonce has Sasha Fierce.
Depressiana Grande.
It also doesn't help that my fucking therapist isn't in town. Mommy.
I'll be a therapist.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll be it. Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me, please. Open up to me.
If a therapist did that, they would like be arrested.
Can we do like
Talk
a fake
to
therapy
me.
session where I'm your therapist? But don't talk about anything real.
Yeah, okay. You want to know how they always start?
Mm-hmm.
It's
What's
like,
on your mind?
No, that's not how it ever goes.
Fuck.
It's like...
I just
like obvious signs of someone who has not been in a therapy
I have
session.
been to therapy in my high school years.
Not
just
as an
had
adult.
a gnarly situation with that. So I just avoided it. But yeah.
Therapy is the best thing I've ever done for my life. Like, literally, I buy so much stupid shit. And, like, I was thinking about it this morning when I was putting my shoes on. I was like, this is one of the best, like, purchases I've made. Because I, like, didn't really want it. But, like, I wear these shoes every single day. And that's exactly how I feel about therapy. Is it's one of those things that I was like, I didn't want to do it. People were telling me to do it. And I really didn't want to do it. But I did it. And now, like, I literally cannot. I genuinely don't know who the fuck or where the fuck I'd be right now if I didn't start therapy.
6 feet under. Oh, you'd be in the grave. You'd be dead.
No, but I was like really bad. Like I needed one so bad. Like I wasn't like a bad person or anything, but like I like can't believe I was
functioning like that.
functioning without one. Yeah, I was like so whatever. That's a different conversation. But so they always go like this. It's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And then it's like a moment of silence because I literally never know. I've been doing it for like almost 3 years and I never know how to start. She's like, hey. And she's like,
Hey.
how are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. This is. Like, and then I just like say all these
You
like
ramble.
things. Yeah. And then she like is. I talk so much in therapy. Like, it's always like, actually go ahead. Like, speak. But I do that in every conversation. I like
Yeah.
always am talking. It's like actually something I'm so embarrassed of.
You got a lot on your mind.
No, I just have a big fucking mouth that I need to shut the fuck up. Like, especially in our podcast scenario, I find myself, I'm like, I'll literally be like going and realize I've been talking for 4 minutes straight and Drew has not gotten a word in. And then I'll just like get really quiet. But I'm bad at picking what time to get quiet.
Yeah.
I don't do a good job of passing over the conversation. I fully go through every single thought that could be had about the topic, and then I'm like...
And then you
Good
take
luck.
my topics that I wanted to talk about and then run 14 miles with them.
Dude,
and I'm like, oh.
You know what it is, too, is because we plan out the topics, and then my brain is, like,
Just automatically.
on full, like, remember to say it, remember to say it, remember to say it. So I have to say it, because if I don't, like, it will be gone forever.
Yeah. Hi. Therapy bit. Go. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, are you the
Oh, wait, am I
therapist?
the therapist? Wait, I'll be the therapist.
Okay.
We have to train Drew into going back to therapy because he's had a traumatizing event with therapy. And like you need to know that it can be a safe space.
Okay.
But that's probably the only time in my life I've had luck is getting a really good therapist on my first try.
You got Azul. He's a pretty boy. He's really pretty.
He was a piece of shit
He
for like
sucked.
a year and a half. He was the worst cat ever. Okay, I'll be the therapist. Wait, is this our first session or like have we been like doing this for a while?
This is our first session.
Okay.
Hi.
Is that how you would say hi in your first session?
I'll be like, what up? I'd be like, what's up?
Hi, you sound straight.
There's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack there. Should we go in there now or what? Should we do it now or what?
Should we start an hour later? All right. Hi. So what brings you in? You said in your email to me that this is your first time coming back to therapy in quite some time. Was there anything that maybe sparked that interest?
I just don't believe in therapists.
You know, you may find that a lot of clients of therapists walk into it with that feeling because there is such a harsh stigma on therapy, and there are many people like yourself who have had negative interactions with therapists. But I would like you to know that a part of this journey, it would be my job to make sure that you feel comfortable and safe in this space that we're creating together.
Well, I like being touched. I like being held and comforted physically. Can you do that for me?
Sadly, that is not something I'm capable of doing. Okay. he obviously is a narcissist with like self-loathing. I just start saying random shit.
You start talking, the therapist starts talking to herself.
Dude, I was actually talking to my therapist about how I think the words being thrown around on the internet are so funny because it's like a 14-year-old being like, actually, I believe that this is like signs of being a self-loathing, narcissistic, like,
yeah, y'all shouldn't know that. Like, literally, get off your goddamn iPhone. Like, get off your iPhone.
Put your iPhone down and just like text
go to a high school football game, right? Like, enjoy yourself there without being so not introverted, but like introspective and like thinking everyone is looking at you because no one gives a fuck. Literally no one gives a fuck about you. Like, I was that person in high school that like...
Not in a way that it's like you're useless or anything, but like literally it's like...
You know what it is?
People spend more time thinking about themselves than they do thinking about
I was about to say... What it is especially, I don't know if this is for everybody, but for me, the reason why I was so goddamn insecure was because I was the person judging everybody around me for what they did. Like, everything, every move that someone made, everything someone said, like whatever it was, like I was the judgmental person. And then that made me believe everyone was doing the same thing to me, when in reality, no one is looking at you and having these thoughts, and if they are, that's their fucking own problem. So like, literally, I don't know, take what you will, like, stop being so judgmental and you'll stop being so insecure. And that's what worked for me, is I stopped looking at other people and giving a shit, and that's perfect.
I think it's literally just also, don't, unless your life goal is to be like a therapist or a psychiatrist or work in the like that department, you're gonna have a very hard time going through life if you look at everybody and start throwing on these labels and diagnosing them, when in reality, like, most people you meet will have flaws. Everyone you meet will have flaws. Not saying that like if you genuinely believe somebody is like an awful person and like doing bad things to you, that you should like butt through and be like, well, they had a hard life or whatever. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't give them excuses.
But don't look at your high school friends unless they're like genuinely being like morally corrupt to you and like hurting you. If your high school friend is like maybe not super open about like their feelings, or like doesn't like give the most in a friendship, like, y'all are still high schoolers. I personally gave nothing to my friends.
No one knew nothing about me.
Yeah, like, I literally, not even until I moved to LA did I even start to kind of open up to my friends.
This just sparked a crazy thought in my brain, but like, I see a lot of comments like on whether it's our videos, Josh's videos, your videos, the podcast, Dana's videos, whatever it is. Like, I wish I had friends like this. I long for like friendships like this. Like, when I was y'all's age, I didn't have friends like this.
Yeah,
like,
we did not have this.
Just like literally, like, as you mature and get older, you start developing these relationships with people that have similar interests to you. And like, there's always time to make like fucking long-term relationships. But like, I only fuck with 2 people from my high school experience, like, and that's Hunter and Tag. Like, those are my ride or dies. Like, those are the 2 like people from high school that like know almost everything about me. Like, those are the 2 people, but we didn't start getting close until after high school. Like, I was friends with them in high school, but we didn't know each other until after high school. And I think that's just like a thought to have in mind. Like, obviously don't stop putting yourself out there and like trying to make these connections, but
yeah, I can't speak from experience because I can't speak from the experience of what having close friends in high school, how that can benefit you, but I didn't have that. And but I guess the difference was it never bothered me because I knew I wouldn't be able to, because like I had such a busy and like strict home life. Like, I like didn't get to go out with friends because like my dad was just like always worried about us getting involved in shit, and like he didn't want that to happen. And also on top of everything, like we had younger siblings and my parents worked all the time, so I was always home watching my younger siblings. Like, there was so much happening in my personal life that I like couldn't make time for that. And I also did not crave that at all for some reason. Like, I think I've always been like a really funny mix, and you too, of like being very extroverted but not actually, like, it's like this like facade of like, I guess maybe it's different for us because like I think I don't know how to say this without being mean, but like I think we work really well together in social settings, but I think apart, maybe I like can be solo in social settings a little better than you.
Yeah, 100%.
And like I've always done a good job of like, I think that's why I like Marvelous Mrs. Maisel so much, is like I like see myself in that character a little bit of like being able to get in front of a crowd and like really thriving off of like attention and making strangers laugh and like talking to random people and stuff like that. But I would never go out of my way to do that. Like, and I've never been like that. I've never been someone to go out of my way to be put in a social setting or like social situation. As I've gotten older, I've tried to do that. But as a high school, I literally could not give a fuck about having friends, because for me personally, I was dealing with so much like so much mental like frustrations and like my depression and like family life and all this stuff, that the last thing I wanted was like to get a random high schooler involved with my life, even though I was a high schooler. I didn't want to get anyone involved, and like I wasn't a very open person, so I was like, all of my friends were very school based, and even in school I wasn't very social, because again I just couldn't give a fuck. I'm like,
that's another thing to be said, is like all these like friendships and relationships you have now, like I'm only speaking to like younger people, because it is a completely different, and also it's a different experience for everybody, but like these relationships that you have now are kind of like forced upon you, like they're just circumstantial friendships and whatever, and like you'll find your people like when you start living life actually,
100%.
Whether that's like before college, during college, or like even after, like that's when
because even in college you're still in a position where like these are people who are like available to you, and you make the best out of those situations. And not to say you can't find good friends out of those situations, because I have like Cyrus, Sicard, like I know a bunch of people from high school who I'm still like not the closest to, but I like still like hold those relationships close to my heart, because I'm like, those people. But even that was different, because like those are like some of the people who I actually was emotionally vulnerable with. But even that was after high school. Like after high school, I built those relationships, and like after I had myself figured out a little more, I was able to turn back and be like, these are relationships that I like love and like want to cater to. It's just like, dude, you're a kid. Like you have all your life to make friends. And I know that maybe that's not
what you want to hear,
especially if like the one thing you're craving is that social like connection. But it's also just like harder when there's social media involved, because when we were 15, we weren't seeing like groups like ours. Like we're the same age as most of the other like friend groups on the internet right now. So like, and I think a lot of people, because we look young, it's easy to like, or I don't know, I guess I don't know how like our viewers view us, but in my head sometimes
I feel like most of our audiences are age. I feel like most of them, at least like the like analytics on my video like say that they're like older, which is awesome.
Yeah, I feel like maybe because it's like
they grew up with us, which is so fucking cool.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say is like it's easy to like believe that you guys should have friends like we do, but you also have to think about the odd fucking circumstances me, Drew, and our friends fell into. It really is not common, and it's also really not that common to have friend groups like ours.
No,
it's just, it is a very, not to be like we're so fucking special because we all have our issues and shit, but I've met many people who are in friend groups who do not function the way we do, and we just like, Josh said it perfectly one time where he was like, in a weird way, I think we were all like, without realizing it, looking for the same thing in a group of people, and we just got lucky and like fell together.
Yeah.
So really don't even like think you can have this, because
it's unobtainable. Like we're unobtainable. Like everything we do and say is just like you can't have it.
And that's why we'll be hosting the Emmys.
Yes, that's our announcement for this podcast, is we're hosting the 2022 Emmys. So excited. We're being dressed by Derek Glasgow. What's his name?
Derek. Okay, why the fuck hasn't Derek hit us up?
I know, like, why hasn't Mark Jacobs hit us up again.
To send us.
Yeah.
To send us
Mr.
out.
Mark.
Mark. We're thinking of you.
We're the Mark Barbies. Like, did you forget about
We're
us?
going to have a picture of Mark up on the wall for the next episode. And
like,
someone from the team is going to send it to him. And he's going to be like,
no.
Take it down.
Blow them up.
I'm literally going to go to heaven and steal
down.
one of the pictures of him.
from
under the glass and like put it up.
Like, how the fuck do they have that? Why do they have that?
Derek Glasgow. That's not his name.
No, it's probably like Blasberg or some shit like that. From Fashion YouTube, Derek.
Let me know. We act like we've even like touched on fashion YouTube. That's why we're not.
No, that's me. This entire week, I'm struggling with like, okay, like I want to be there, but what have I contributed to the fashion space at all? I mean, I'm serving looks today. Like I'm giving like what was supposed to be gave. Like I hit the.
Yeah, I think what it is because we both feel confident about the way we dress, so we just believe we should be there. But that's literally everybody on planet Earth. Like we are no different. Like I
think you should be like I should not be in any of those spaces. But bitch, you have influenced the younger generation of fashion so much more than any, like I will say it with my fucking chest, than any other fucking person on the internet, period. What happens is these other bigger creators and influencers see the way you're dressing, mimic it, tone it down, take it for their own, and they get the credit. But I mean, that's just my point of view on it, and I'm biased because I love you and I don't think you get the credit you deserve. But
Thank you.
You don't have to take that. You can completely deny it and be like, yeah, you're completely wrong.
I don't know. I think like at this point, I'm just like the internet is so big and I don't.
It's gone beyond.
It's beyond me. So I don't know if like I don't know. It's that weird thing of like I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, I do things. I don't know. I just think I don't fucking care. I just like I don't know that I care about wanting flowers for anything, because a lot of shit I do is like I'm not doing it with the intention of being like, of course sometimes when I post something I'm like, oh, I just got this, I should post it so that like I don't know, like that's
maintain
part of being an
relationship.
influencer. It's like, yeah, you do a lot of I don't know. That's a whole other conversation. I get very nervous about talking about this because I think like every big influencer is like doing their own thing in a way, but like obviously we're all being inspired by very similar things and then being inspired by each other even. So it like kind of bounces off, but then you get into like the thing of like everybody wants to say who did this and who did that, and then it becomes like this weird anger thing. Like it's no longer a thing of like I got this from this person. It's like someone could be like, oh, I got this from Enya, and then someone who doesn't like me could be like, fuck her, like I didn't get it from her, fuck her. Like it's just like all this like rage, but thank you very much. And I like am very like flattered when people are inspired by me, but yeah, I don't know that I'm like necessarily catering anything to the world ever, so I'm just like, I don't like I just want to be places. Like I just want to go out.
Just invite us. Just
like,
invite us. Just invite us.
We're like, just invite us, and then every time we talk about going to an event, we're like, we got belligerently drunk, we stole something. Like,
we're evil. We're obnoxious.
I'm a demon. Kill me. Slay me.
Slay me.
But yeah, I just like,
the moon.
Bitch, let me go. Like,
here I go.
Invite me, please.
Here I go.
Bitch, here I go. Hey.
What else is there to talk about?
I was gonna say something else and then I completely forgot. But I think I don't know. Is this our first like serious episode where we talk about something like that?
I don't know. We should put a trigger warning in the beginning though. We should be like,
depression.
Depressiana Grande is mentioned.
It's always like I've found, and I talk about this in like a YouTube video that I want to post, but I'll say it here too. I find that like as I don't know that I'm necessarily growing as like an influencer anymore again, but that's like my imposter syndrome. I like literally think by each year I'm like less and less important, and hopefully by like the age 25 I'll just be like nothing to everybody.
And we can move away to
and I'll go like live in the fucking villages. I'll go live in the pilgrimage. I obviously don't actually want that. I would like to be successful and like be like an actress or some shit at some point. But whatever. As I like get older on the internet, I don't know that I've ever been super, super open. Like I think I've done a good job of being like very expressive and serious about where I'm at in my life and the things I've experienced without being so vulnerable that I feel like everybody knows everything about me. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that I really cling on to the idea of privacy because I am not that, as open as I've become, I'm not that open of a person, and I don't like people knowing everything about me. Even like people I'm very close to, like I save a bit of myself in like every interaction I have. And as I get older, it's weirdly harder to be a person on the internet for me because I feel like I'm like giving less and less of myself, which makes me feel like people are less and less intrigued with the idea of like keeping up with me because the thing I used to give was like myself. Yeah,
that's like something I've been like over the last 2 years, just like completely just being unrelatable, like not on purpose. I just like, or kind of on purpose, like I don't want people
to know
these things. And I think that's like a huge part of being an influencer though, is being relatable and like being vulnerable and whatever.
Yeah, I just like I have a hard time with
I
that. I
just want to be uber A-list celebrity. Everyone knows everything about me, even if I don't want them to. But I also have $80 million and can retire for the rest of my life and never say anything to anybody and just let people's opinions fester about me.
See, I want like the complete opposite, but kind of like I just want to be like solid enough and grounding and in life and feel like I can do whatever I want. Oh,
I don't want that at all.
I was like that was really off the wall and like probably the most like I was like, we learn something new every day.
No, I genuinely want to win the lottery and disappear. That's my goal.
I just want to be able to like create.
Oh my God, I haven't been manifesting that recently. Actually, I need to start manifesting that.
You were trying to manifest you winning the lottery since 2018, and you did it for 2 years, and it didn't happen.
I just haven't been buying lottery tickets. That's the thing. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but in my lifetime,
somewhere.
In my lifetime, I will win the lottery, and there's no way around it. It will be. It's just in my cards. I truly believe that it's in my cards, and eventually it'll happen. It'll become a reality, and I'll be rich overnight, and y'all will never see me again. I'll just move away, and yeah, that's gonna be my new life. I'll probably buy, like, I don't know where. I'd probably live in the French Parisian countryside. I'd probably buy a chateau out there.
You always say that, and it pisses me off because I don't want you to live in France because there are time difference, and like how long it would take me to get to France would like destroy our relationship.
If that's what happens, that's what happens, man. For anything for my sheep. Anything for my sheep.
My sheeple. You're a fucking sheeple.
Damn, all the people getting vaccines, y'all are sheep.
You're Sherpson.
Y'all are
That's
sheep.
A sheep person. But yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I could talk about this forever. But yeah, I guess also I've said this before. It's like I got a therapist now, so I'm like I don't feel the need to like
be on Twitter,
express myself like that openly, although I know like it was a safe space for people. But I don't know, as I've gotten older, I'm like,
that's not my job.
Not even that, because I like doing it, and not that it's like become embarrassing, but I'm just like, again, I like to reserve that for myself. And I never want it to be like a situation of people who look at my life and maybe want to be where I'm at, and like people who maybe look in and feel like I have everything they want and see that I'm still struggling mentally. I don't want that to be ever like, what's it called? Not disappointing, but like just them being like, if she can't have it all, if she has it all and like still feels like that, what's the point of me going on? Like, I never want that to be like the way it's registered.
That's literally just like brain chemistry shit. Your brain is off. Not everyone's is.
Come on, girl. Everybody feels like this, man. But yeah, I don't know. But again, I also understand that seeing someone like in me and Drew's position and knowing that we still struggle could also be like calming for your brain and feel good. Drew's literally getting ready for his fucking media, and that's why he's like not saying anything, because he's looking through his goddamn letterbox right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh stupid. Yeah. All right. With all that being said,
Woo, that was a doozy, man.
I know, we started off so fun and then it got like hella quiet.
Deep episode.
Let us know if you like that. But if you don't like it, don't fucking say shit because I'll slap the fuck out of you.
Yeah. Keep your negative criticisms and thoughts to yourself at all times. I genuinely believe that. Like, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it. No,
sometimes I like to be told if something I'm doing is stupid. I like need that because I like. Oh, maybe I don't because I always think what I'm doing is stupid. So maybe the last thing I need to be told is like, yeah,
reinforcing that.
Yeah, you're right. You're dumb. Are you gonna go first or are you gonna fucking like sit there forever, bitch?
I don't know. I haven't watched anything. I don't have anything.
We watched The Arrival together.
Oh, yeah.
Arrival.
Yeah.
Or wait, did we talk about that in the last episode? No. Maybe we did.
We did. I think we did.
Did we? Okay, I'm gonna say... Dude, I think I, like, said these movies in my last in the last episode. Because I talked about The Farewell. I talked about Arrival. I don't know if I talked about Letter Room. But I need to watch Marriage Story because the guy from Letter Room is in it. What's his name?
Adam Driver.
Elvira?
Wait,
Driver. Is this the same guy? No, not. No, you're thinking of Marriage... Oh, did I already said Marriage Story? I meant to say, like, it's like... It's the... Fuck. Sorry, I'm like... I can't think of the name of the movie. It's like A Look Into a Marriage or something. It's like not... It's Marriage Story. No. Bruh. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't think of the name. Wait, guys. Marriage, HBO Max. It's like on HBO Max. Scenes from a Marriage. I need to see Scenes from a Marriage. Okay, no. Oscar Isaac is so fucking sexy. Like, he literally is so sexy. Yeah, see, Oscar Isaac is in the Letter Room, too. He looks so fucking sexy in it, and then he looks so... He's just sexy. But I need to see that movie, but I saw The Letter Room, and he was in that. And not only is he sexy, but it's good. And it's a short film, and it's like 30 minutes long, and he's so sexy. And it's like specifically just him in the whole movie. So it's just watching like a sexy man be sexy.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, and I started Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and I literally fucking love it, and I'm already on season 2, and they're in Paris right now. Spoiler, but I want to go so fucking bad, and I'm gonna die.
Mark Jacobs, fly us out to Paris.
Shut up. Go for your thingy.
Okay, well, since I didn't watch really anything, watch... I just have a bunch of movies, and some I don't feel comfortable suggesting because they're really gnarly.
Do you want me to say my music?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my music. Oh, fuck. I like literally can't remember what I said last week, so I'm scared I'm gonna repeat. But City Moon by Flux. Yeah, City Moon by Flux. That whole album is really fucking good. I'm just so different, and I listen to like artists on Spotify with like no fucking followers.
Ooh.
So I'm just really different. And then I am still such a bitch, and I'm like gatekeepy as fuck, and it's so annoying because I like don't want to do that. But I love Blossom Dearie so fucking much, and as I was listening to Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, they used one of her songs, and I was like, oh my god, I love this so much. And then I realized that Marvelous Mrs. Maisel uses like a Blossom Dearie song in every single episode, and it's literally everything I've ever wanted. A show about a fucking female comedian.
Remember when I told you to watch it and you ignored me?
Yeah, I know. And sometimes like I just ignore people, and it's good for them. Like, it's good. It like reinforces you that the things you say as a man are unimportant, and that's why I do it.
Wow. Seriously? What the heck? What the heck is wrong with you?
So yeah, any Blossom Dearie song, but Baby You're My Kind and Hey John are my favorite right now. Saving All My Love for You. Was it like In My Shadows? Everything on the Blossom Dearie Sings album is so
You have been
fucking
listening
good.
to that so much.
Yeah, I know. Sunday Afternoon, I'm Shadowing You, Somebody
Is that
New.
Sunday Afternoon?
I'm on the highway, but it's Sunday afternoon. And yeah, I'll stop there with music. Packed My Bags by Rufus and Chaka Khan. And
Yes.
And like, because I've been re-listening to that. But yeah, I could go on about music forever. I'm kind of a nerd.
She's a music nerd. Okay, so my movie that I say y'all should, or that I want y'all to go watch is House, 1977.
Work it, the house.
House.
Oh, let me see the cover. Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Yes, work it, the house.
I think it's like the perfect horror movie ever made. It's like kind of campy. It's like it's just really, really good, and it's like a great start to October. Spooky.
Yeah,
it's spooky season.
I was just about to say.
And yeah, it was just done really well. And I'm sure literally everyone listening has probably seen it because it's like so known. But go check it out if you haven't. It's House 19. It's the name of it is House, but to find it, put 1977. And then my music for the week is Less Talk, More Rock by Freeze Pop. Botanic Panic by Christopher Madigan. It's from the Cuphead soundtrack. And then
I literally didn't look what you were looking
Touch It by Busta Rhymes. Because I love the intro. Touch it, bring it. Oh wait, is that it?
Touch it, bring it, bang it, and it's a automatic.
Yep. And that's my media for the week. Go put it in your playlist. Put it on your watch list. Get into it, yeah.
Get into it, yeah. Oh, also, final note, Doja Cat is a fucking born-to-be pop
She
star.
is the next... I mean, she's already the it girl, but she will be solidified in human... Or she'll be like...
In human history.
Yeah, she'll be around forever.
She can perform. She can make a fucking hit.
She's
funny.
There's not many people out right now that I can say that about, but with my whole chest, Doja will be iconic forever.
She's full pop star. Like,
Yeah.
fully. All right. Bye.
Peace out.
Welcome back to this episode of Emergency Intercom.
I wanted to announce it.
Fuck you.
Whatever.
Emergency Intercom episode
12.
How many weeks is that, Drew? Still a little mad.
That's 12 weeks.
Oh, I meant months.
3 months.
Ew. Your face when you said that.
I decided I'm going to start sticking my tongue out. Like, it's like kind of cute.
I decided I need to stop doing that because I stick my tongue out so much. Like, I'll look really good and someone will compliment me and I'll stick my fucking tongue out like a goddamn 3-year-old.
You're a cutesy little girl.
I'm a grown ass woman.
What is that from?
Cutesy little girl? Or the tongue?
No, yeah, the cutesy little girl.
I don't know. Oh, Nicki Minaj describing her character in Ice Age 2.
Yes. But she's a mammoth.
Stop, because the fact that that's like my brain just was like
You
feeding.
flipped through the files. I watched it in your eyes. Like how did you figure that out?
Before we get on to today's topics, I thought I should use this as my safe space to vent about the fact that I don't know if anybody else's cat does this. I'm sure someone's going to be like, that's not good. You need to take her to like the vet and like that's a bad sign. I take Azul to the vet way too often.
Yeah.
She's like one of the healthiest cats in the world. I was gonna jokingly be like sadly, but then I feel like people would think I hate Azul because
He's a really good boy, but sometimes he acts up.
I love him so fucking much, but he actually is like
a child.
He's like the most annoying little fucking child ever.
Yeah.
But basically when he gets kind of like fat, he can't lick his butt clean. So he'll finish shitting and have the audacity to get on my bed and rub his ass on my bed. And yesterday when I woke up, I saw a shit stain on my bed and I was like, oh my God. So I went to go wash my sheets. That's why I washed them yesterday,
Yeah.
even though I just washed them like fucking 4 days ago. And then this morning, I woke up to the smell of the biggest shit I've ever smelled.
I walked up to your door and it was fucking rank.
Dude, so bad.
It was going underneath the door and up into the air, like heat rises type shit.
It was so bad. And then I was like, he's so fucking annoying. And I was laying on bed and I felt him like scooting. Twitching and scooting on the bed, and I look up and he literally was staring at me and got so scared and jumped off the bed and sat on the floor, and I looked and there was 2 fucking skid marks on my bed, so I have to wash my sheets again, but I have 2 sets, so I'm just gonna put a different one. But I don't want to put my white one because he's gonna fucking stain with poop.
He's gonna shit on the white one. My eyes went bug-eyed when I was thinking, or because I was thinking like why haven't humans evolved to lick their own asses? Why do we have to use toilet paper? Because imagine how much money we would save if we just licked our asses clean. Or maybe it has something to do with our diet.
Like, my silence isn't like a warrant to keep going.
It has something to do with our diet for sure. We shouldn't have to wipe our asses.
No, it has to do with the fact that you speak in my face, and if I smelled shit, I would punch you in the eyes.
True. Or you could fall in love with my pheromones.
Or if you actually... Okay.
You've told me I have good pheromones before.
I feel like... You know what it is? Everyone has, like, a good, like, scent. Actually, some people, like, I've smelt, like, their pheromones. And, like... this is a different topic. I feel like a lot of the scent of your pheromones literally comes from your mouth, because like I don't know, like
I think it's from like balls and armpits.
But also like literally this I'd be liking the smell of some people's spit, like, or like people
I know what you mean.
Yeah, people who I've like made out with. I'm like, you're literally like, our bodies are doing human things, and like
it's kind of cute.
You're like feeding me like the thing my brain wants, and it's like, give me like
more. You get addicted to it.
Yeah. So, but I've smelled some people's like on natural spit. Like it's not like a bad, like it doesn't stink, like their breath doesn't stink, but I've smelt their pheromones via their mouth and like their spit, and I'm like, we could not fuck, because like your pheromones are not, they're not
hitting. It's not compatible.
They're not catering to me. The Ovali family has a good fucking natural scent.
Yeah, their house smells so fucking good, and also their clothes all smell really good.
Yeah, they all like, they literally smell like a fucking pack of wolves. Like they all smell the fucking same. Me acting like I know what a fucking pack of wolves smells like, but. Yeah, I don't know why I just did that. Oh, but yeah, that's why you can't lick your ass. If you actually fucking care about sustainability.
This stinky fucking fly, as we're talking about me licking my ass.
Josh hasn't been taking out the fucking garbage, and he orders Postmates and lets it sit.
And
so now
rot.
we have flies. We have fruit flies and gnats.
It's nasty gnats. But they haven't attacked our fruit, which is good. It's literally just like the sour cream fermenting. That's also what I realized. The smell that our garbage makes isn't like normal garbage smell, because of the sheer amount of fucking Chipotle sour cream that Josh like brings into the house, and it just ferments and rots, and it just like has this odor, this specific creamy odor that like fills our fucking house. Like that's our natural scent, our house scent. Like, you know how every house has a scent? Ours is fucking fermented fucking trash juice.
All our friends come over like pretty often, are like, it smells. Kai came in and was like, it smells like a burp in here.
Yeah, it does, because Josh doesn't do his fucking job.
It's not our fault. I have incense.
Josh has been good about it recently. We had to get on to him though.
Yeah, well, who's been taking out? I think he's been secretly taking out some garbage.
What I do is I like pack up the garbage. It's like the garbage is left there. The 2 men take care of the garbage, because you hate touching the garbage. But like the garbage, I pack it into bags, because it fucking stinks in our kitchen. I used to be
really good about packing it up.
Yeah, you used to do that.
But I was like, I can't anymore. It's like...
Yeah, so I've been packing it into the bags, and then I bring them into the laundry room, and I think when Josh goes to the car, he just does it. But he hadn't done it yet. And now our fucking laundry room is disgustiana.
I get used to the smell. I don't even smell it anymore. But my room, like, if Azul hasn't taken a shit, my room has such a good, like, scent that's always there because of my candles.
It's like ammonia, like cat piss ammonia. Your room smells like cat piss. It's
no,
really
it doesn't.
Good.
Stop.
It's really good. No, it doesn't.
It did for like a week, because I was like so depressed. I also wasn't taking care of Azul's litter box, which like is like embarrassing to admit publicly, because like if you're not taking care of yourself, you should at least be taking care of your pets. But I was like, it's not bothering Azul, and it's not bothering me because I don't fucking care. I want to smell like this because I deserve to live in like a scent that's gonna like knock me out.
Yeah. Also, like mustard gas.
And arson.
Girl, you keep saying arson like it's a chemical. Arson is when someone tries to burn down a house or like burn down a building. What did you say yesterday? You were like,
I said that IKEA makes their rugs with fucking arson.
and I was like, you don't know what that word means. But what the fuck was I gonna say? God damn it. Oh, you are very good at lighting incense. Like incense are your thing. Like I think you have like your room has just like a natural incense smell, which is really nice.
It's literally because as kids, my dad would get those blue pack of incense. I feel like that was like a very like Latin thing, is like lighting incense in your house. And I always be like, this is a very Latin thing, but it's like a many people thing. But yeah. I know Latin, so that's why that's my reference. But my dad would literally come home from work and we had like this like box that was full of incense, and then it had like matches and lighters in this little drawer, and he would come home and he'd be like, somebody light an incense, and all of us would literally run because it was like it was like the 10 seconds of your childhood where you got to play with fire.
Isn't it funny how we evolved from fire and now it's like we're not allowed to play with fire? Says a lot about society. Think about it.
Whoa. Think about it. You sounded like not like you. But yeah, and then I got to play with fire, so now I love lighting incense. I love lighting candles, but I've been hoarding off my candle for when it's like nice and like crispy outside.
I've been like saving my fucking candles up, and I'm really, really excited to just like have like 4 candles lit when it's nighttime and it's like really dimly lit in my room by candlelight.
And it's fucking freezing.
It's gonna be chilly outside. I'll open a window and let like a cold air come through.
Like, ooh. I will be so happy the day I wake up and it's back to being the weather where it's like raining and freezing outside.
Yep.
That day I will be happy. Yep. No, actually, that's a lie. I will probably be so sad and sulking, but like it'll feel good. You know what I just actually randomly had a memory of? Is in 1304, everyone was taking a nap in the house and I was the only one awake, and I was in my room and only a candle was on and it was raining outside, and I was sitting by my desk and I made that little incense holder, the little hand that I had made, and I was sitting there making it, and I think I was listening to like Anderson .Paak or something, like kind of for the time it made sense for me. Or I like weirdly, I think I was even listening to like Mac Miller or something. Like I was listening to something, but I was just like sitting there like making this, and it was raining outside, and I had like an Andante's coffee like with me, and like that's just a memory.
Why did that like make me tear up a little bit? That's like so cute.
It was like such a sweet little.
I want rain.
Rain is so like.
It's so fucking comforting and like, just like beautiful, and it smells good, and like. I don't know why, like it must be like some primal instinct deep down where like rain means good or something, because like I genuinely like when it's raining like is actually when I'm the most content, where I'm like, oh, maybe life has more to offer. Like maybe they like reinvigorates my lust for life.
My like birth mom used to be like, love rain, and be like, rain is good. It like washes away all the problems, and you can start new tomorrow. Like it'll wash everything off, and then you can be a new thing tomorrow.
You know what? You said before that I was like, oh, that's like really cute that I started telling my parents, and like Maddox and whatever, it's like when it rains, when it's like sunny out, like that means a deer was born or whatever.
Yeah, my
like,
grandma told me.
Yeah, I've literally been like spreading that. I've been colonizing that.
What's so annoying is because I remember the first time I said it, you didn't have a sweet reply. You had the most Drew like annoying reply. You were like, actually, deers are probably being born like every few minutes. So that just like, of course, there's a deer being born right now. You said like the most annoying thing. And I remember I was so annoyed because I was like, I was literally trying to be sweet. You're fucking pissing me off.
Was I being serious? I doubt
no, you were trolling me.
Okay, I was like.
But you were doing the trolling thing where you say it and you don't laugh after. You just look away because you want me to sit in anger. And because I was so annoyed with you, I didn't comment on it. So it just like, we moved on.
After, I had a lot of time to like self-reflect and think about the way I act after the Mario Party game, and I was like, oh my God, like maybe I am like a really awful person. Like maybe I do like fucking suck a lot of the time. But then I was like, no, that don't even sound right. That don't sound right at all. Like I'm a good person.
No, that sounds like they're crazy.
Yeah, y'all are the crazy ones. Y'all are the mean ones.
Dude, literally, like, dude, I can't even, like, I don't understand. I don't know if it's because I've just been like a little bit like easily agitated and like sad recently or what, but actually, no, it couldn't have been that because you made all of us angry. Like, not Kai, because Kai was like so indifferent.
Pissed. Kai was pissed. I could tell Kai was mad. He almost left the house without saying goodbye to me.
No, I was telling him to do that because me and Josiah.
He came up here and was like, "Oh, Drew was the one that like brought me into the group. Like I knew I had to come say bye." Okay. This motherfucker lied to me.
No, wait, no. I told him not to say bye to you.
Oh, you asshole. You asshole.
Because me and Josiah just literally when he went to the bathroom after the game, I was in the kitchen and Josie comes up to me and goes, "We have to do something bad to him." Like, I was like, oh my God.
Y'all were diabolical.
And then we started ignoring him and acting like he didn't exist. And then when Kai was leaving, me and Josie hugged him and started pushing him to go downstairs. And we were like, leave. And then Kai started getting scared because he was like, no, like, I feel like I should go say bye to Drew. He brought me into the group and like, I was like, well, you're in the group now. He doesn't matter. And I was like pushing him out the door. And then I could sense that he was actually worried you would be mad. And then I was like, that is kind of mean because like, I don't actually believe in doing that. So I was like, go say bye.
Dude, we should rewind a little bit. Just like preface this whole situation. Like, I'm a winner, baby. I don't lose.
There you fucking go. There you fucking go.
I'm so good at Mario Party. It pisses people off. And I would be mad too if I lost every single game I played against me.
You know what? Someone did make a comment. Someone was like, I think had seen that I use Monty Mole. And someone was like, you need to stop using Monty Mole.
You need to use Wario if you want to win. Wario's the best.
You don't use Wario. You use Shy Guy.
But no, Shy Guy's just like, he's a balanced character. When you're playing against, it's all about the nuances of the game, and it's
literally luck. It is literally just luck, and it's just like,
well, I'm lucky, bitch. No, so I win, and I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm genuinely just saying, like, every game I've played, I've won. I don't know how I win. I genuinely like.
It is sheer luck because we talked about it in the last episode. It's literally like you will be losing and then at the end just get all the fucking bonus stars somehow. But what's annoying is no matter if you win by like luck or by playing the game right, you react the same way every time as if you made it happen.
Before we get into that, so I didn't want to win. Like genuinely because like people, like the way everyone was acting towards me was actually terrifying me, and I have never felt that way in my entire life. Like everybody was attacking me. I was like the underdog. They were like they were all making plans to make me lose. Like they were teaming up against me, and like I was minding my business the whole game.
Every time we've played, I've been so like nonchalant and didn't care.
They
if
wanted me to be
nonchalant,
and so I became nonchalant. I don't give a fuck. Keep going. Come on. Keep going.
Imagine when you were drinking that, I just went like this to the bottom and
chipped my fucking teeth.
I usually don't fucking care about winning because it's just like a fun thing, but the way Drew reacts to winning actually started to like seed a very deep and like tender hate in my soul for the idea of Drew winning. So then this game, I was like, dude, he cannot win again. And I started to be fucking evil because I always play nice and play fair and I don't care. And I was like, maybe if I'm a cunt and I like purposefully try to attack him in the game, I will win. So I was like using Kai and Josie to plot against
as your
Drew.
Pawns in your diabolical plan.
And like,
and then it bit you in the ass
because I gave him an idea and he used it against me.
I mean, I probably would have came up with that idea on my own.
Actually, I don't even think you got to use it. Or you did use it, but the star didn't even get taken from me.
No, it took it from you.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
you took
but I randomized it because I was like, I don't want to win, but like I kind of do want to win deep down. So I just like let the game play out.
Like, why lie? Why lie and say you didn't want to fucking win when you know you wanted to win?
Okay, here's the real like tea of the story is like I didn't want to win because I knew that it would have destroyed everyone and everyone would have been angry at me. But I wanted to win because everyone was against me. And it's just an underdog story. It really is just a classic underdog story. And I'm a winner, baby. just at the end of the day, like, I'm better than everybody who tries to play against me.
I'm literally gonna jump over the fence to the neighbor, find a spot where the dog shit, not pick up the shit, but pick up the like fungus and bacteria infested dirt under it and sprinkle it in your bed so that over time bacteria grows and like cultivates on you.
Yeah.
And you get like some weird like new disease.
More attention, baby, from me. That's all I need at the end of the day.
Shut up. Like, you're pissing me off. But basically, Drew fucking won, and it actually like made me and Josiah specifically so fucking angry.
Josiah, halfway through the game, after being an asshole to me, trying to switch sides and get on my fucking good side.
He was playing such little
this
brother.
Motherfucker.
We were all against Drew, and then he couldn't take the heat. Also, the way Drew reacted to us not wanting him to win was making me even more mad. I should have felt pity for him, but it made me even more mad because he literally was like, "You guys are just like being mean to me," and literally the biggest sob fest over like us going against him in a game.
It worked. I had
it
one
didn't
enemy.
work on me because I didn't
had an
give a
enemy
fuck.
turned. I had an enemy turned.
No, because Josiah then was trying to play like little brother where he's like, I'm mad at all of you. Like, I'm not targeting Drew because you were making him fucking nervous because you were literally gaslighting him because we were like, we want to win. And you were like, I just feel like y'all are coming against.
I was like, Josiah, if you choose me, I will literally stop being friends with you. I will literally never speak to you again. I did that several times. I pulled that card several times. And then he tried it against me. And I was like, bitch, I don't care if we're friends. Like, I care about winning.
You're so
I care
evil.
about winning.
But yeah, it was like a really bad thing, and I'm never playing Mario Party again. Drew actually ruined a game for me. Something that like should have brought us together and made us all feel happy and joyous. And at the beginning it did, because like even when he was winning, it was funny. But then his extreme need to manipulate you into feeling like a fucking loser and making sure you know that he won, even though it's just a fucking game, makes it unenjoyable. So I'm never ever going to play a game with him again in my life.
GG, no good game, no rematch. So I ended a winner.
And no one's ever going to play with you again.
I'm okay with that. I'm a champion. I retired early. Okay, I can feel the anger. So we should just move on.
See, it literally, no, it like actually like sends like a raging pit inside of my stomach. Like, it's full sibling shit where I want so badly to smack the fuck out of you. And not my usual where I'm like, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you. I want to genuinely like smack you so that you go to your room and you're like angry at me at first because you're like, how fucking dare like she hit me. But then you start really thinking about it and thinking about the way you were speaking to me and you're like, maybe I shouldn't speak to her like that. I
literally wasn't speaking to you in a bad way at all. I just said I'm a champion. I just said I'm a champion. It's you that are choosing... Here, let me therapize you.
No, like, take a step back to gaslight me.
Let me therapize you for a second.
You literally are insane. You are the worst person ever.
But let's just go back to the beginning where I was like, maybe I am an awful person. Y'all be the judge. Y'all tell me if I'm a bad person for winning.
Oh my god.
Okay, we should just move on because there's like the silence is filling the room and we need to move on. But let's talk about what?
I was gonna say this literally. You just reminded me of this fucking psychopath I heard talking to his girlfriend at dinner the other night with Elisa. I think I told you.
No, I
this.
didn't. I heard you telling Josh, but I didn't get to hear it.
Oh, dude, perfect. I went to like I've said, chismosa number one. Like, I love to talk. Elisa honestly was like not the best chismosa partner to have because she was not chismosa at all. She was like hella
You need like
scared.
a Ryan or me, like.
Yeah, she was like hella worried that they would know that I'm listening. And I was explaining this to a friend on the phone. The second you decide to have an intimate conversation near me, it is now my business.
Yeah.
Either speak up or shut up. Because
Exactly.
I am going to listen.
Yeah.
You should not be having it outside. That is why humans created walls for privacy. Go behind a wall.
Yep.
You're literally 5 feet away from me.
Yep.
And I'm going to listen. Also, he was being loud as shit, so he wanted people to hear. And this is the story of a girl boss. Like, a girl boss being...
Yes.
So this is like me and Drew. A girl boss being taken down by a scary white man.
A scary winner.
But no, it's not similar at all because this man actually, I was like, oh, I was genuinely like, just should
I step in?
Yeah, should I like ask her if she's okay? I was about to be like, like, do you need help? I feel like that's not the right thing, and we always use it.
Yeah.
We're always like, should we ask if they need help? Literally some shit we saw on TikTok that just... It's
like only like 3 people know what it means, and we're just doing it to like
It's
people.
like when they're like, oh, if you like need help, like ask for so-and-so behind the bar, and like that's just an internet thing. Like if I was at a bar in the middle of fucking Texas, and I was like, is Ashley here? They'd be like, who? Like, what?
She doesn't work here. But yeah, we're like this, and like they look at us and they're like, are you like hitting on me right now? Because I need help. I need help now.
But basically, he, like, the second I sat down, I was like, I was having a rough day today, and God has blessed me with one more reason to stay around, and it's to eavesdrop on people. Like, this is what I needed.
You looked really pretty just then. I'm not joking.
When my eyes were closed.
Yeah. You looked very peaceful, at peace.
Did I look dead?
Yeah. You look beautiful. You're going to be pretty when you're in the casket.
We gotta get that thing open.
We bust in the casket open for you. Bust that thing open.
I want Makeup by Ariel to do my funeral makeup.
Wait, what's the girl you said was found dead in her London flat? What's her name? What's her name? Bethany Moda? What?
Stop! Bethany Moda is like a real person.
Oh.
I think Anastasia might be a real person. But then we were sitting on the couch, and I was like, Anastasia Beverly Hills was found dead in her London flat.
And I was like, oh my fucking God. Actually, I didn't even know who the bitch was. But no, we need to get her to do your makeup at your funeral.
No,
She is real because I don't.
Oh my God.
Okay. What were we even talking about? Chismosa.
But yeah, like, and then I just can't be with someone who's like nervous about like letting someone know that I'm eavesdropping, because I'm like, you don't have to worry. Mm-hmm. Like, I am proudly doing this. Yeah. If they turned to me and they were like, you're listening, I'd be like, you're loud.
Yeah, go somewhere else because this is my business now.
Checkmate. You are disrupting a moment I should be having with a friend of mine, mm-hmm. or just like this intimate relationship building moment. You were destroying it by being a fool. So whatever. Not to the girl, to the fucking man, because he was a freak. But basically, the second I sat down, she was like, oh, like, this is, like, the issue with us. We always try to, like, I try to make sure we go out of our way to go on dates, to, like, keep it pushing and, like, to do these nice things. And it always turns into this. Mm-hmm. And then he just started, like, ranting to her, and he was being so loud. And he was like, you know what? You treat me like one of your worst patients. Like, you don't care for me. At least leave the door cracked open and like come in and ask if I'm okay, but you just like leave me stranded, and you're so consumed by,
so she's literally at dinner with a patient?
No, she's at dinner with her boyfriend, who I found out later on, he's mentioned that they were coming up on 10 years, but she's a doctor and he has not done anything with his life. And it was literally a situation where like he felt not good enough compared to her, and was like yelling at her about insecure. It. Yeah, and he was like, you have your friends, you have your family, you're always either hanging out with like your brothers or your girlfriends, and you're never asking if I'm okay and like what I'm up to, and you don't care what I'm doing and all this shit. And I'm like, girl, then maybe like get a life.
Get a life and get a job.
Sorry. Literally, it sounded like he had no job. So I was like, she's literally girl bossing her way to the top, and this man's annoying.
Yeah.
And he was just like drunk and like yelling, and would like, he was literally having his Joker, or he was gonna give me a Joker origin story, because he was literally like, he like slammed back some more sake, slammed it on the table, and was like, man, I'd love to see me from your perspective. You've been the same all these years, and me, I'm a fucking roller coaster. And like started laughing and like screaming. And then also, mind you, the whole dinner, she's silent. She's sitting there with the starkest face, just staring at him while he's going off. And I was like, this is probably something she experiences all the fucking time, which is so fucked up. I know. I was like,
he must have a big cock. Okay, keep going.
you say it and you don't like the consequence of silence.
No, the thing is I say what is in my brain because most of the time I'm rotating cubes in my brain.
You're closing your eyes to concentrate on the cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And basically she's like quiet the whole time, and then he gets up to go to the bathroom and she's just sitting there in silence. Literally isn't touching her phone, isn't doing anything, is just sitting there. And I'm like, she is like obviously fuming, but is sitting so put together. And he comes back and the bill is on her side, and the waiter comes back to pick up the bill, and he's like, hey, like, I didn't even know you put the bill on her side. Can you tell she makes more money than me too? And starts laughing and is like, oh, what the fuck am I here for, right? And like started laughing, and then made like a weirdly like racist comment because we were at like a sushi spot, and he was like, you're stepping over my American territory, and you're embarrassing me, and you're hurting my pride.
Ew.
And like I was like, what is ew? Like, what are you doing? And like he was like trying to like teach this waiter about American.
Ew, not only is he like insecure and doesn't have a job and is like pathetic, but he's also like a Republican.
Literally. And then he literally was like, he paid the bill and like the waiter leaves or whatever, and they're sitting there and she keeps talking, and he's like, you're just like your mom, you know, like, fuck, I like honestly feel bad for your dad, because some people, they would like, they might not like a girl who like always has some, like, they have a girlfriend who doesn't really say much, but you always like let me know that like if you're disappointed with something or you don't like something.
So communication.
And, yeah,
like
literally.
a healthy relationship.
And then he's like, I feel bad for your dad, huh? And then she was like, yeah, where do you think I got it from? And then he was like, you know why they argue is because your dad has something that your mom doesn't. Testosterone. And then she's just staring at him.
This
and then,
sounds like the worst man, like the final boss man. Like he literally is like the worst man ever.
This part is so embarrassing, Drew. She has not said a word. She's not said a single word other than, where do you think I got it from? Like, I got that from my mom. And then he like looks at her and he's like, you know what you're getting tonight and why you don't like it? Because you're getting some of that testosterone and you don't like it, huh? And like said it like that and started laughing. And then she just looked at him and was like, and like kind of scoffed and like let out a chuckle at him. And he could not fucking take it. He literally stood up and was like, oh, I'm a fucking joke, huh? Like, literally stood up and was like, no, I'm a joke. You wanna laugh at me? Well, I already paid the fucking bill, so you go laugh at that. And like put his like bill down and got up and walked away and left. He like walked away, and then she sat there for like 5 minutes. Again, didn't touch her phone, just sat there for 5 minutes in silence. Then got up, used the bathroom, and left the opposite way.
What the hell? What if you were on What Would You Do with that John guy?
And then he comes up to me, he's like,
why didn't you do anything?
I was like, because that's not my fucking business. Like,
none of my fucking business.
Me sitting here being like, you're making it my fucking business. I'm like, it's not my business. Like, it's my business.
Dude.
That's the way to navigate life. It's my business, but it's not my business. Until someone's getting physically hurt, then I'll step in. If I have that concern where I'm like, this is going to turn into something else, I'll step in.
Oh, we've done it before.
But, yeah. But...
Wait.
It just seemed like a white dude who had like 3 beers and was like feeling himself and was being annoying.
You know, the craziest thing is you just gave me more ammunition to use against you. Just like to manipulate you a little bit. I'm just going to be like, oh, you can't handle the testosterone when I win games against you.
No, because that's embarrassing.
I don't have testosterone.
What do you have?
I'm like... I don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on to me predicting the earthquake.
Dude, again, Drew fucking annoying me. We were just like butting heads that day. Like,
no, you were butting heads with me that day. I was doing things I do every day, and you were just angry towards me, and I just was taking it. I just let it happen.
You know what it was similar to? What it reminded me of is when you kept seeing crows around the house and being like, I'm gonna fucking die, and that was the same energy it was giving me.
Did we ever talk about the crows?
No, bitch, because it like shit like that, I'm like, we don't have to talk about publicly because it's just you pissing me off. And it's you saying something and me being like, don't say that. And then you just have to say something back to me that's like, but you.
Exactly. But okay, so about a year ago, I was seeing a lot of signs.
He was seeing a very native bird to U.S. territory.
I was seeing a lot of signs. Like something was telling me something, and they were sending crows my way. And at first, I thought it was like a sign of like death, but then I realized it was a sign of wealth.
Literally, me when I first read Edgar Allan Poe in like 5th grade, I was like, I'm gonna die.
But so similar incident for like the past like. They said months.
It has been months. It has been upwards of 3 months because I went to Miami / New York for almost 3 weeks, and you had been doing it like 2 weeks before that.
I'd say that's weeks. Like 4 weeks total. I've been saying...
No, I said you've been doing it weeks before that, and I've been back here for 2 weeks. So that in total is already 5 weeks, and then you were doing it for like 4 weeks before that. So that's closing in on almost 3 months of you saying it.
Okay, so for about 2 weeks, I had been saying, okay, for a few months, I've been saying, oh, it's like earthquake weather. It's like earthquake season.
Which also isn't a thing. Which also pisses me off because you know what it is again, from my Latin brain, I do believe in like superstitions. Like I'm somebody who's like, I don't fucking believe in ghosts. I don't believe in this, blah, 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 blah. But certain things, like if I see a certain number a few times, I'm like, this means something, or like
buy a lottery ticket.
Like, yeah, like I have things like that. So if you're sitting around fucking saying, it's like when my mom would pull out of the like driveway, she would, every time she pulls out, she's like, que Dios te cuide. And she's like, may God like protect us or whatever. And if we pull out and she doesn't say that, well, I'm like, bitch, now we're gonna fucking die because you didn't say it this time.
Say it now.
So I like believe in those kind of like superstitions, and when you're saying something, it's kind of like you're also fueling the part of me that I'm like, the house is gonna explode today. Like, I'm gonna die from like a disease because I didn't wash my hands. Like, so when you say those things, you're putting it in. Like you're like clocking into the universe that you want something to happen.
So manifesting it. I do want an earthquake to happen. I do want the big one to happen because we'll be fine. But basically, I had been saying for a few months that it's earthquake season, it's earthquake weather, like
it's earthquake season.
Yeah, it's earthquake season. And then so we were driving to OC, and I was like, oh my God, I feel like an earthquake's gonna happen. And this was like 3 days ago. And I was like, I feel like an earthquake's gonna happen soon. And then we got into a big conversation about like the big one. We freaked the fuck out of Kai. Like Kai was like literally having like an actual existential crisis. It was really sad to watch. And I was like, no, it's not gonna be that bad. Like we'll be fine. But then 3 days later, like sure enough, an earthquake happened, and I predicted it. I said like the earthquake was coming, and it came, and it went. And that, at the end of the day, that's like just a testament to my power and like what I give into the world and the energy. Like I basically can manifest anything at this point, like absolutely anything. If I can predict an earthquake, like,
you should manifest a good fucking therapist for yourself, bitch. That's what you should do.
No.
But it pissed me the fuck off. Like, I don't even remember what I said, but you know what was so fucking annoying about it too is Drew was knocked out on the couch, didn't even really like feel the full like experience of sitting there, it happening, and then standing up. He literally woke up because all of us were like, and like stood up, and I think that's like obviously the shake of the house like might have like jostled you a little bit.
Felt it.
But like you didn't like have the full experience of sitting there experiencing it and like being fully awake the whole time. So the fact that the first thing you fucking said was, oh my God, like I predicted that. Like that was the first thing you said. So in my head, I immediately got pissed because I was like, in the state of emergency, God forbid that was just like the first like wave of aftershocks and something else is about to happen. I'm like standing up because I'm like, okay, every time an earthquake happens, the first thing I think of is like, where's Azul's carrier so I could like grab her? So I'm like thinking about that and like thinking like, oh dude, what if another one hits like again? Like, do we have to go outside? I'm thinking in terms of like our safety. And Drew's first fucking thought is, I predicted it. Because he wants to be able to say that he did that.
And I did.
You didn't. You fucking didn't. Like, you did not. You did not do that.
Okay, I can admit that I didn't fucking predict the earthquake.
Okay, good. That's all I You're so...
Like, you take everything from me. One good thing happens to me and you just take it from me.
That's like not a good thing to happen to you
So, when I eventually win the lottery and I win all this money and I'm like, oh, I predicted that, I manifested that. I'm
going to say that's not... I don't care.
Nothing.
I don't care. Because literally, if you win the lottery, that's still not you fucking predicting it.
You just can't let me win. You just can't let me win. I'm used to it. I'm used to this behavior. You're
so annoying. Who are you calling?
The list to see where we need to go next. So we talked about me beating Enya in Mario Party. we talked about Drew predicting the earthquake.
Why are these all written in the way to cater you?
This one is catering to you, Enya being the dad of the group.
Literally just now that proves it. It's like an earthquake happening and me standing up and immediately being like, all right, like what are the things that need to be done around the house and like grabbed so we can get out? Mm-hmm. And you being like more concerned about what you're going to post. Because literally I know you care because you want to post it on your IG story or something.
I didn't though. I just was like, I was happy. I was like, oh my fucking God, I did something cool. Like,
oh my God. What's annoying is like none of this, we're not like playing any fucking character. This episode is genuinely us real. Like butting heads over what we were butting heads over.
Yeah,
like there's real anger rooted in all of these for some reason.
Not for me.
Oh my God. That's the worst thing you could hear in an argument. We were talking about that because...
That was me, like, playing it up a little bit. I've been playing it up a little bit this whole time.
Shut up. Dude, the worst thing to hear in an argument is like... Oh, and you kept... we were, like, saying that to you, but then you started saying it to us, and it literally, I was like, this is the worst thing to ever say to someone, is when you're like, it's literally just a game. But we only started saying that to you because you were saying it to us when we first started getting mad about you always winning. You were like, it's literally just a game. Like, I'm just playing the game. I'm not that mad about a game. And then when we said it to you, you were getting so mad when we were like, I'm literally not mad. Like, why are you mad? Like, it's just a game.
That when you're like, when someone says like, I'm not mad, like you're the one that's mad, that like freaks me the fuck out. That is evil. Like that scares the fuck out of me.
That's what I'm like, being like, oh, are you actually mad? Wait, why are you mad? Like
that is diabolical.
Like I'm literally
because then that just makes me mad because I'm like, I'm not fucking mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Now you're making me mad.
Gaslighting 101. The word gaslighting can be used for anything at this point.
Yeah.
Literally, because I guess that is gaslighting is literally just making someone think they're crazy. So I guess saying, are you mad? Oh, you're mad? Like, why are you mad?
Why are you mad?
You have no reason to be mad. Drake said it like in a verse on one of the new songs, and I was like, that is like still one of the meanest things. To be like, oh, you mad? Oh,
Brooklyn mad? In the house. You mad or nah?
Is that where that like starts off? That
no,
like,
that's this new TikToker things? That I've discovered through Dana. That's their saying. Brooklyn in the house.
Oh, the guy who's always on Broadway.
Yeah, he made the fastest video I've ever seen. Like it was literally like half of a split of a second.
And that's it. That's just, this episode has been us arguing. See, that's what we were saying. Like within friendships, you still have real arguments, and these are our arguments.
These are not real arguments. These are just like siblings butting heads arguments. But look. At the end of it, we can still hold hands.
We held hands in like the last episode or something, and someone was like, them holding hands, like I don't know what I just witnessed, but they look like they fucking hated each other. But I think we held hands like in like a cute way. So I was like, did we just like look annoyed to be touching each other? Touchy, touch, touch.
We're always very touchy. And we say the same thing sometimes.
Ew. But yeah, me and Drew literally we'd be physically affectioning each other.
Yeah, we are. I just like hugs. Like, where my hug at?
I low-key was that person. I was like, you're not going to hug me? I've said it in, like, very, like, inappropriate things, too. Like, in an argument and been like, you're not going to hug me, bye?
Me to my brother at his funeral. Where my hug at?
You lean in and like knock
The
it over.
casket falls over. Body falls out.
No, when I die, y'all have to
Set
set something up that my body rolls, but it has to be my real body. I want it to like flail.
And then,
around.
but your body rolls, but you're actually attached to like strings, and you like
then it
fly you
lifted
up to the sky, and you float above everybody the whole.
Like, why
That's
is
what I
someone
want.
playing with?
That's what I want for my funeral. I want to be above the whole funeral, like floating. Exactly.
I want the Halo soundtrack.
But I want it to be my urn because I don't want to be buried.
No, they'll burn you after.
OT.
They burned my mom right after. They're like, all right, put her in.
Put her in the oven. Collect the ash.
Not us sitting here imagining our family members like burning.
That's literally in my head. We're deranged.
Put that fucking peach down, freak.
Do you know why I grabbed the peach and put it face first?
Because of it looks like a butt and you're wearing your anal shirt.
That's a good guess, but no, it's because I was gonna make a joke about me fucking the peach, like Timothy Chalamet, in Call Me by Your Name.
Okay, no one is talking about the implications of "Cool" by Gwen Stefani, the music video, literally being the mood board and inspiration for "Call Me by Your Name."
Oh,
shots.
I was like, where are you going with this? I was like, but yeah.
Can you
literally.
hear that?
Yeah, 100%. They can hear that.
Kai's not even fucking paying attention.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was mesmerized by my moaning and kissing. Sorry, we had to fucking cut Drew eating a goddamn fruit out.
I'm gonna do it again.
Are you gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Don't leave me a nasty one.
I'll have one of these.
Back to me being the dad of the group. Drew, it's like probably so loud in the mic because even when I like move my ice around, it's so loud.
No, it's not too bad.
I give you permission to eat.
They
Feast.
will eat.
I'm trying to think of how to talk about this situation because it's like there has to be another situation where this makes sense. But I fully am the dad. I drive us around. I'll be like, are y'all hungry? Do you need me to stop anywhere? Like I stop and I like help to run the errands. Like I literally build anything that needs to be fucking built in a house because no one else can build anything. I drill the holes. I fill the holes.
Hey, you do fill the holes.
I do the things that need to be done. And I... This episode is just Drew seeing how annoying he can be. It like feels like now that you've mentioned like Call Me by Your Name and you're like eating this shit and sucking your fingers, I keep looking at you and like it's like not... Like you're so... Can I get a bite of that?
Yeah, it's actually really fucking good. Keep going though. Oh, be careful, it drips. It drips.
No, just Kai.
ASMR.
Are you into it though, Kai?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
No, is it like sexual for you?
It's a little bit sexual for me. Dude, you're wearing an anal shirt. It says anal on your fucking t-shirt.
Okay. But on all aspects like that, I am dad.
Yeah.
Honestly, even when we go out together, I'm always like huddling up the troops and being like, all right, I'm calling the Uber. Everybody come on, like wrangle in, like situation, like meaning is when we go out to like drink. Because if we're not drinking, I'm driving. I'm taking the family there.
Exactly.
I'm always like, let's go to the movies or like some stupid shit. I'm dad in those aspects, but specifically in protector's mode. Like, if I even see the hint of someone speaking to one of y'all a certain way, I go into full
Protector.
Like I will beat the shit out of someone. But
there was like an incident that we can't really talk too much about because it's still ongoing.
And it's also like invasive to this.
Yeah,
like,
it's really
person.
invasive to this person. So we were at the tennis courts playing tennis. And then I don't know how to say that, like tiptoe around it. Like we don't say what was going
There
on.
was an altercation happening at the gas station across the street, and like we were playing, and I saw it, and describing it sounds like me being like, I deserve like a fucking prize or something.
No, it literally wasn't like that at all. It was genuinely terrifying. Like, it was like if something wasn't done now.
What was scary is no one was moving on it.
Everyone was just watching.
Yeah, no one wanted to be involved, which I was like, that's the scariest part about, like, did I fuck up my lipstick?
No.
The scariest part about like seeing something like that happen and being one of the only people to involve yourself in terms of like trying to find safety for this like person who obviously needs help is the fact that in my head I always think about like, okay, if something does happen, I'm in public, someone will do something.
Yeah.
And that was like a really awakening moment where I was like, holy shit, humans can actually be so fucking selfish and like evil, and the fact that it feels like more energy for them to get involved than it matters for your safety.
Yeah.
Which I like, because I'm always like, I can kind of understand it because of like, who knows what they have going on. Like,
I was about to say, I can kind of understand why people weren't immediately getting involved, because what we were witnessing like was really terrifying. Like, it was very erratic, and like it could have like been turned on to another person. It did get turned on to us, like his anger, which like at the end of the day, like you come first in these situations. But I will say, them not immediately jumping to like at least call someone.
Specifically when there was like grown ass men around.
Like not calling someone, or like just not doing like typical things like that you would do
in a situation like that.
It just, that did really rub us the wrong way.
But basically we were like witnessing something crazy, and I was with Drew, Christian, and my little sister Sophia, and we were at the tennis courts near our old apartment, and it was like 1 a.m. ish, and they were just like open really late, so we were out there playing, and I saw something, we all saw it happening, and then I like ran to go grab my phone and started calling for help. Damn.
Slay.
3 burps. I ran to like call for help, and I was trying to get this guy's license plate number just in case he like drove away before like anybody got there to help.
Mm-hmm.
And I like crossed the street to go get the license plate, and I like said the license plate, and then he saw me and like
Christian was filming too.
Yeah, and Christian was filming just so that we like had everything to be like, this person, like,
we have evidence of what this person was doing to this other person, whatever.
Yeah. So I was like, I feel like it's almost kind of obvious what was happening. But
Yeah.
again, like, I don't know. Also, we should clarify that I don't know if it's triggering. We're not giving like any details. But they like he came up to me and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm calling an Uber. Like, what? And I just like was being a cunt. Because,
and like literally to this man, like it was
to this
crazy.
man who was being fucking crazy. He came up to me, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, I'm calling an Uber, I'm going home. Like, what? And then I said that and had my phone to my face, and I turned to go look at the like cages of the tennis court, and Sophia, Christian, and Drew were like staring at me. So he obviously made the connection that I wasn't calling an Uber, that I was like on the phone like trying to get him stopped from what he was fucking doing, and he saw, and he started darting over,
like crossed like 4 lanes of traffic towards me, Christian, and Enya's sister, and like Enya immediately jumps into action and is like, oh fuck no, like get to the cage, get inside.
Yeah, I start yelling at them. I'm like, go fucking back, like go back.
And so like Enya, I mean, we're in this like locked in these tennis cages. This like erratic man is just like being erratic with us now, and Enya literally is like bowing up to him, and like
we like had our tennis rackets and everybody had theirs still in their hand, and I like ran and I grabbed mine and I like stood up to him. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, and I was like yelling at him and holding my thing, and he was like, what are you gonna do, fucking hit me? And I was like, if I fucking have to. And we started like,
and then he started like lunging at us, like he was gonna hit Enya, and then like he was gonna hit me, and then he was gonna hit Christian, and he was gonna hit your sister. Like, it was the craziest shit. Like, he was literally like trying to like fight us, and then like eventually he realized like, oh, it's 4 of them versus me. I'm 5'6", like I'm a tiny fucking embarrassing gross little man. Like I'd get my ass beat. And they also have tennis rackets. So like he eventually like backed away, and he was like, okay, I'm scared of Enya. Like, let me just like back away and like try to keep my peace. I'm now stuck in this fucking cage, like I'm cornered. And then he sees our shit on.
Also, the best part is we had picked up most of our shit, and he pointed at something that wasn't ours.
Oh yeah, we picked up all of our stuff, and we were about to leave, and then he like saw something that wasn't ours, and he was like, "Is this y'all's?" And we were like, "No," and he was like, "I'm gonna steal this anyways," and he was like, "This is mine now," and we were like, "Okay, like you can."
We were
have
like,
it.
"It's not ours."
Yeah.
It was just like really fucking crazy because he was trying to threaten us. But there's that one picture of like strong Barbie, and I remember that night we like took a picture of you, Christian, and Sophia, and like edited like the strong Barbie with a tennis racket because that's what it felt like.
It literally
when I was like,
you were our protector that night. But yeah, you fully stood up to that dude, and the case is still ongoing.
I don't know. It genuinely, I've said this before, like it's not that I carry this idea that like I can beat anyone's ass. Like I have belief in my strength, but let's face it, I'm like a 5'4", like 22-year-old woman.
I feel like you know how to fight though. Like actually, I think you know how to fight.
I do have some fighting
experience
and like some hand-to-hand combat on my resume, but I haven't gotten into like a physical fight or altercation in quite some time. So who knows? But no, I do have belief that I could like fight for my life and beat the fucking living shit out of somebody if they piss me off, or if they deserved it.
Could you take a grizzly bear?
No. Yeah.
I think so. So.
Because I was gonna say, I would do the smart thing and I wouldn't fight a grizzly bear. I would stay still and wait for them to leave.
Well.
And you have to use your brains. You have to use your hands, but you also have to be brave and use your brain.
Yeah. Fighting a bear is all about intellect. I think I could take a bear.
No, I would get fucking torn up.
Not like physically fighting a bear.
I'm trying to get torn up by you. Don't.
I was trying to kiss my hand.
Mommy.
Okay.
All right.
Should we just move on to media?
Yeah, I have to grab my phone though.
Go ahead.
Should I flash my tits to the viewers?
Actually, yeah, I think so. I haven't addressed the camera once this entire episode.
I always look at the camera because I feel like I need to know that I look decent. But I've come to the conclusion that I don't look very good in this format, and that's okay.
Well, my media of the week, I already have it prepared.
Why is my phone on 1%? These fucking old chargers don't do shit.
No, that chart you plugged it. I noticed you plugged it into that one. I was like, oh, it's working now. But yeah, my media, is so I have 3 songs this week, and they're all by Young Lean. I went down the Young Lean rabbit hole again, and I think Hurt, Yoshi City, and Ginseng Strip 2002 are like 3 of the best songs ever fucking made of all time. And unironically changed music forever. I think those are fantastic songs. And then I guess another one is Pastel Hell by Pastel Hell by Brad Trammell.
Yeah, that would also be my media.
Yeah, I think there were some takes that he just eloquently put all my thoughts into words, and I haven't had them laid out for me in that way ever once in my life. And I was like, oh, sometimes people think the way I think, and it's really comforting, and it's just really fucking well done. Like, actually a genius, I think. Yeah, he's just genuinely a very smart person. It's not just off the top of the dome. It's actually well researched. Yeah, that's it. It's very well researched, and I learned a lot of words. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot. Gave me some more things to think and ponder on, and yeah, really, really great. It personally made me so horny. Girl, how are you supposed to be looking at media and you're on Instagram right now? How is that possible? Because you were fucking talking and I wasn't listening. I know. Okay. My media is Will I See You Again by The Sacred Souls. Fantasy by Mariah Carey, just because what a classic. What a hit. Many Times by Dijon.
And then Pipe Down by Drake, because I've literally been in such a Drake loop.
It's been so bad. It's been so bad. It's been so bad. Like,
I go from like listening to Drake to listening to like pure like 80s classics and hits and like Janet Jackson. And then I switch back to Drake, and then I like put on Eve's Tumor, and then I like go back to Drake. And it's not like
she's just listening to it by herself. We'll just be like writing or something, and she will blast it. And I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I'm
getting work done. You were sleeping.
Yeah, I was sleeping. Also, no, there is mold in that couch. It puts me to sleep.
That's what finding comfort is. You like the couch and it brings you comfort. I've never been
comfortable a day in my life. I don't know what it feels like.
I'll put a fucking finger up your butt. And then I'm still watching Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished Crying in H Mart because I haven't been reading the past few weeks because I don't have like the lust for life or words.
I started reading Homo Deus. And I stopped at like page 60 because it's actually ruining my life. But if you want to read it, go ahead. But it is like, if you want to like have like a healthy outlook on life, don't read it because it'll ruin everything for you.
Oh, you know what else I watched? I watched Variety did a video with Sacha Baron Cohen, who like I will have sex with. He like has a wife of like 10 years. So,
home wreck.
No, I don't believe in that. But he was talking about the filming process for Borat, and I was like, dude, this is so like complicated and insane.
It's really cool.
And we were watching like the outtakes like thing they were doing where it's like just like leftover footage that they didn't end up using, and that was really good. And also I started Impeachment, and that was really good. I will say I don't know if I love the directing style because the guy who did Josie told me the guy who did American Horror Story did it, and I was like, this makes a lot of sense the way some of this is shot, but I don't want it shot like this. But the cast is fucking like phenomenal. The dad from Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and I'll have sex with him too.
Yeah, literally.
I'll have sex with him.
I was just about to say that.
Mrs. Maisel's dad, not Joel's dad.
No, Joel's dad's gross.
Yeah.
Maisel's dad is really
He's like sexy. Joel's fucking ugly. I'm sorry. Yep. Let me stop. Let me get off this thing. But yeah.
Who gave me a mic? Who put this here? They know I'm going to say something that I don't mean.
Okay. I'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Episode of Emergency Intercom. I'm like touching your toes because I think it's a part of my body since it's like on my chair, and you don't need to be on my chair.
No, this is like a staple of the podcast now. Like, it's the only way I can be comfortable is if my legs are elevated to your chair.
I saw comments of people being like, "Oh my god, I bet Drew like internally like shakes anytime Enya touches him." We always touch each other.
No,
we're always touching.
We're really touchy-feely people. Like, you'll get.
Huh?
I was just saying, like, if you ever met us, like, you'd get that, but like, no one wants that.
Also, we're not touching like people we like randomly meet. But I guess when someone comes up to me, I do like. Before COVID, I would always hug them. Like, if someone's like, "Oh my god, I know you," I would go in for hugs. I'm like, why not?
I literally hug everybody I meat.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like a big no-no, but like it'll literally like it could be like a business meeting and I'll like hug the person.
If it's like an adult, like
I'll
adult,
shake hands.
Yeah, like I'll shake hands.
Like,
but yeah,
if
it's someone around our age or it's like a friend of a friend, I'm fucking hugging you.
Exactly.
Bitch.
Exactly.
Like if you seem like a peer, I'm hugging you. And I go like that. I hug and I go into the air and I go. And then they like give me a funny look, but they like wink it off.
So what's new? What's new with you?
Actually, one thing I do want to update is I am so tired. I'm back to being like chronically tired as shit.
Sleeping in until 3 a.m. But it's because you go to bed at like 5 p.m. every night. Or 5 a.m. every night.
Yeah, I can't fall asleep, but it's because, I don't know. I don't know. I just like my electronics.
We've just been overworked recently. We've just been working too much.
We have been working a lot more than usual because of my imposter syndrome. I've decided that like I need to be something.
Yeah.
Like I need my roses. Like I feel like so useless and like I haven't given anything to the world, which I already said in the last episode. And people are gonna be like, "Damn girl, shut the fuck up."
You're really harping on that, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, I know, because I mean it. Like we don't fake shit. We hate ourselves.
We
and
hate each other. Well, I was waiting for you to be like, "What's new with you, Drew?"
Okay. You didn't even. I didn't finish. Sorry. I'm actually so bad at like asking people about their day because I could just go on forever.
Yeah. Me too. That is an insecurity. Sorry to cut you off, but that is an insecurity of mine. Is like when I'm texting someone, I can make it somehow relatable to my life every single time. And no matter what it is, and I will
the way that you didn't go when I'm just talking to someone, but you said when I am texting someone. Is this because you don't like interact with a lot of people?
I think because I don't interact with a lot of people in real life, but like if there's someone I'm like talking to or like just chatting with and like they're like opening up to me like and being like sensitive with me, like somehow my narcissism like takes over and it becomes genuinely hard for me to not make it about myself. And I don't know what that says about me as a person. But yeah.
I feel that. I don't know if I like, I'm think I'm pretty good. Oh my God, you and your fucking funky water.
Walkie.
I think I'm like good at not making it about me, but I'm really bad at talking my fucking ass off. Like I will walk away from a conversation and be so embarrassed because I'm like, I did not shut the fuck up for 30 minutes. And it's especially worse when you're speaking to someone who isn't like very talkative.
Yeah.
Which like I should just be like, well, whatever. That's like I'm very
checks
talkative.
and balances.
Yeah,
baby.
like that's how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But as well, just like ran across the floor. But I get so embarrassed because I'm like, oh my God, I am so annoying. Like I don't shut up for 1 second.
I feel like I'm the person that doesn't talk too much. Like I feel like I'm opposites attract. That's what we are.
That's why our sex is really, really good.
No. None of that. Yes.
How are you? What's up with you? How have you been?
I didn't want to get into this, but since you asked, I have a bump on my face.
Oh my God, no. I thought you were going to talk about what we were originally going to talk about
Yeah,
today.
we'll get to that after this. But I woke up yesterday morning and I had a giant lump on my face, right on where my mandibular, I think, the joint in my jaw.
Speak fucking English, bitch. It's by your ear.
My joint in my jaw. I woke up with a
joint in your jaw.
giant bump on my face, and it swelled really big yesterday, where it was actually visible, and it's sore to the touch, but it went down last night, but it's still sore to the touch. So basically I have a growth on my face and I may or may not make it out of this. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys don't realize how precious life is. And I may wake up tomorrow and it could burst and infect my brain and I'll never be the same. And that's...
Bitch, you might be normal.
It might make my brain normal. Yeah. It spread to my eye too. Like my eye was red all day yesterday.
Your eye was red because you took a fucking shower and you scratched the fuck out of your eyeballs.
Yep. But yeah,
you are so annoying.
I just wanted to talk about that. Everyone's like, "Oh, Drew, it's probably just like a boil." Or
it was pimple. Actually so annoying. Kai was sitting on the couch and Drew went up to Kai and Kai was like, "Oh yeah, it's probably a cyst. They'll maybe have to drain it, but like, or it could even be like acne, like cyst. Like it might not be that big of a deal." And Drew is so annoying. He's like, "No, you don't understand. They're gonna have to like cut me open," and like trying so hard to get Kai to be worried for him. When,
yes, that's literally
all we do is worry for you.
No, you don't. No one worries for me anymore. That's the saddest part about my life is no one's worried about me anymore. Maybe my mom is worried about me, but like you really are all alone in this life, and that's you. It's me, myself, and I versus the world.
Me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no reason why.
What was I singing?
I don't fucking know. I was singing
me, myself, and I till I die.
That's just a fucking saying. You goddamn idiot. You were just singing it in the same tune.
That's something we should do one podcast episode is me trying to finish or even replicate the lyrics to a song because I don't know. I just listen to the song for the way it sounds. I don't care about lyrics at all.
I don't understand when people say that, because I'm like, unless you're, because it makes sense, obviously, if you're listening to like IDM and stuff, because there is no lyrics there. So you're listening to like the music itself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're listening to a song with lyrics, at the forefront of that song is the lyrics.
I think that's why I fell so deeply like down that rabbit hole like in 2016 of like SoundCloud rap, because it really is all beat driven. And I think a lot of music is beat driven and lyrics are just supporting, and I just listen to the beats. And also part of me, like, everyone in my like close circle knows like I can't read. That's not a joke. Like I actually can't read out loud. So I just think I have like a problem understanding words in songs.
And the complete fucking opposite.
Yeah, it is crazy. Like, sorry,
okay, you're like fingering my fucking pussy on the podcast with your feet right now.
I'm sorry. I just like was.
Is
trying
it the
to...
warm?
Yeah. It was
oh, okay,
the warm.
you could go into there, girl, but don't move around like that. You're like caressing me.
What were we saying? Oh, I was gonna say like you can, like clock a sample from like 3 million miles away. It's like actually terrifying.
I don't know why, but it's literally because my brain. It's
perk 30 walkie slush.
oh my god. The thing is, that's only a visual gag, and everybody who's just listening, you always do these weird visual things, and nobody was. What's the red stuff in that drink?
B12, or B complex.
Oh, is it those little packets?
No, it's I got a dropper of B12. Like,
can I have some? I need some.
Yeah.
I think I need like more B12 for energy or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. My diet's all fucked up. I'm like fully eating like pork and like chicken and shit again, and like I'm just like destroying my body.
Literally going off the deep end. Yeah, it's B12, and then I put some mushroom extract, and that's my.
I want to buy lion's
that
made
pill
to
was
eat.
magnesium.
I want to buy lion's made to eat, because I saw someone make like chicken nuggets out of it, and it looked so fucking good. But fuck, what was I saying? Oh, we were talking about like how my like sample brain. It's literally the same part of my brain that keeps like the Nicki Minaj files. That I'm like,
the
oh,
SpongeBob references, Nicki Minaj. Files.
I don't have that SpongeBob reference thing. When people are like, this is a SpongeBob, like everything in my life is a SpongeBob reference. I loved SpongeBob as a kid, but for some reason that's not a cartoon like I think of a lot. A cartoon I think of a lot is Flapjack for some reason.
Yeah, I think, you know what's fucked up? Like, this is genuinely like one of my darkest secrets that like I'm actually afraid to admit to the internet. And you know how we were just talking about yesterday, like we can like keep some things to ourselves. This is one thing that I've kept to myself for too long, and I'm just gonna out myself on it because it's actually like fucked up that I haven't done this yet. But I never watched Adventure Time. Like, I don't think I've seen one episode of Adventure Time. Like, legitimately, I think I maybe seen like 3 episodes.
That is insane.
I know, and everyone always talks about it and references it, and it's like, Marceline, and I don't get any of it, and I just play along, and I'm like, yep, it was so influential, like, yeah, like, and I don't get it. I never have.
Literally me when someone mentions the Beatles.
I don't get it, never have, never will.
I don't get it, never have, don't care to get it.
Fuck the Beatles.
No, literally fuck the Beatles. Across the Universe? You mean the song by Fiona Apple?
Yep. I saw a long ass time ago someone was like, the only reason the Beatles were as famous as they were was because like literally everyone was horny, like all the time, because they didn't have like porn and shit.
Okay, here's my thing with the Beatles. I used to, you know how people are like, I know how to make like film bros mad at the drop of a hat?
Yeah.
That's me with music bros. I know how to make a music like freak mad at the drop of a hat, because at the end of the day, this music shit is just something I like actually have a love for, and I'm not using it to shield my fucking insecurities, which is what a lot of men do with their hobbies. Like,
Yep.
They're like, I love music and film, but it's like more so because they have absolutely no confidence and a huge ego, so they need something like that they didn't actually make to shield them.
Oh my god, dude. Sorry. I was just thinking about like some. I can't.
Some freaks we've encountered. But I know how to make those motherfuckers mad at the drop of a hat. Even film bros, because again, like, I don't love movies the way I love music. So I don't know much about movies, and I just be saying shit. Like,
Yeah.
okay, Quentin Tarantino, Like,
Quentin Tarantino, poo-poo.
like, I'm just like, I don't, like, the fuck do you want me to do? Do a backflip for him? Like, I don't know. And music bros are so easily aggravated.
Yeah, it's just like you said, it's like their shield. It's like, I own this. Like, this is my thing. And
like,
then,
no, it's not.
Yeah, it's...
I guess that's all across the board, especially, like, I feel like now on the internet, because people are realizing, like, everybody's, like... And I have the same issue, too. Everyone's, like, individualistic ego is being burst because they're finding out, like, there are a lot of people on this planet who you... Even though you think the thing you like is so fucking niche and only you know about it, if 1,000 people know about it and you're on one side of the internet
that's what I was saying.
Is involved in that, there's a chance that everyone around you is involved in that.
It just feels a lot bigger than it actually is. It's just this small little echo chamber of just shit that is just repeated and sent to the same people over and over again because of the algorithm sees you interacting with it every single time, and it just sucks you deeper and deeper and deeper and gets your brain just addicted to the...
Literally, also, like, as you get older, you realize, like, who fucking gives a shit? Like, I don't give a shit. I say that, but there's still so much music that I gatekeep because I'm just like, I am a gatekeeper
Preserving
at
the
heart.
Culture.
Or preserving, it's like keeping some things for myself. Like, I don't have to share everything I like.
Back to the Beatles thing, though. Fuck the Beatles.
No, literally. Of course, I'm like, yeah, whatever. They did their thing. Like, I get it.
Okay, yeah, they were
They're
influential. They did the thing.
But could the Beatles make Hotline Bling?
Could the Beatles do Emily Montez? Emily Montez could do the Beatles, but the Beatles couldn't do Emily Montez.
I do not know who Emily Montez is. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
We'll show you after the podcast.
No, because now I need to know.
It's just like impossible to explain without. It's like this.
Is it like a meme?
It's like a 8-year-old hyper pop. I don't know how.
Oh,
old she
I
is.
know. Yeah, I know her.
She makes hyper pop.
I literally no. Like, anybody could do the Beatles, but the Beatles can't do anybody.
Yeah. No. The Beatles. Yeah, they did some things back in their time, but like
it's just so fun. It's fun to say shit like this because it makes so many people.
I know there's gonna be so many comments.
When people would be so fucking shocked when, at the ripe age of 18, I was like, I've never heard a fucking Beatles album. Like, I've never listened. I never heard them growing up unless it was like in the fucking B movie. Like, I feel like they have a song in the B movie. Like, I never listened to the Beatles. I didn't hear that shit on the radio. People were like, oh, you didn't hear it on the radio? Bitch, I lived in fucking North Miami. Like,
nope.
You think I heard the Beatles on the radio? Mm-hmm. Like, why the fuck would we play the Beatles? Like, for maybe if I was still in
As
like
a joke.
pre-K and like it was nap time and I was like, all right, like time to put something like really fucking boring on so I die. I say that and like
there are a few songs that I listen to still regularly by the Beatles, but it's just so fun to like piss the people off because I know literally the only reason
people
I brought
are
it
shaking.
The only reason I brought it back to that is because I just wanted to like because you were like it's so easy to make people angry and I just wanted to prove that point.
There is not, but you're not true to the word of fuck the Beatles because there is not a single Beatles song on any of my streaming platforms that I listen to. Yesterday I was listening to a really old playlist and there was a Beatles song on it that like a friend of mine had put it on and I literally laughed out loud because I was like, this is so funny. Like,
actually, you know what? I take back. I don't think I listened to a Beatles songs. I listened to that collaboration album between John Lennon and his wife, or John
and Yoko.
No.
See, I don't even know these.
Yeah, literally, I don't like. I was gonna say John Legend and his wife, fucking Christina Aguilera or Teigen.
Yeah, I don't fucking care, bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck if they were influential. They're okay, good. They did their job. Just like some of you bitches say that about me. Like, I don't give a fuck about the Beatles. Like, it's a cycle. Like, we don't care who did what and where they were and who they were, because I got the thing I wanted at the end.
Exactly.
So I don't give a fuck who did it. Like, I just don't care. But yeah, fuck the Beatles. I love when people are like, it reminds me of my childhood. I'm like, damn, your shit was boring.
You
like,
had a
you
boring
are so
ass
boring.
childhood. Go touch some grass.
Yeah, I can't believe, like, I'm trying to imagine my dad playing the Beatles around me. No, it just didn't happen. But I guess also I grew up in a Latin household and I'm like, we were listening to bachata, not Los Beatles. But yeah, I don't even know where we were going with that because this has nothing to do with the original topic of this episode.
I just went on a tangent about the Beatles sucking ass. But the original topic of this, I mean, I guess I could tie it in, like, music was playing where we were. But...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to say something.
Yeah.
There are a lot of songs that were popular amongst, like, specifically white people that I do not relate to as kids. And every time it comes on in a club or a party, I just act like I know the lyrics. And I'm like, I have heard this song maybe 5 times, and each time it was at a party like this, where it was like a lot of white people who were like screaming it at the top of their lungs, having the
like
time
what?
of their life. I can't even think of the song, and that's how I know I genuinely don't know it. It's like, it's very like, that song that's like, I just can't done, it's killing me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that song in the daylight. Like, never in my life.
Why does everyone know that fucking song?
And everyone loves it. And I'm like, I can play and act like I'm supposed to, like...
What is that fucking song called?
Kai, what's that song called?
I just can't stop killing me.
It's killing me.
Killers.
The thing is, I went through, like, an alternative phase, so I feel like that should be on the docket of, like, I loved the Arctic Monkeys, so, like, I should know that.
We just learned about music in other places. Because I couldn't
Under
tell
my
you.
ball sack. I
But
just have all of my
you
files
know-
under my ball sack.
You know it starts...
It's Mr. Brightside by
But-
the Killers,
Oh.
which is like a classic song that everybody knows.
Oh.
I'm thinking of a different song. I'm like, Mr. Bright.
Mr. Blue
is that the
Sky.
Beatles?
No, that's Yellow Magical Orchestra. Oh, no. Bring Me the Light. No. OP.
Mr. Brightside.
Fuck, what is that? God, what is that fucking song?
Mr. Bright. Dun, 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 dun.
Electric Light.
Electric Light Orchestra.
Okay.
I was close.
Yeah, I was like, Yellow Magic Orchestra. That's like that other group that
Yeah.
I'm thinking. And I was like, I would know that if that was from them. But they have a spaceship on there.
But you know, it starts in my toes. Let me wrinkle my nose. Wherever it goes.
I do know that. I guess I'm like hella pushing off white culture. I'm like,
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away. Why does no one put that on in the club?
Look so pretty because it's like sad.
Exactly. We need a club when you're sad. Oh my fucking god. That's actually
That's
a great
called
idea.
like a fucking dive bar. That's what that is. That's what a dive bar is. It's literally what a dive bar is. And they have a jukebox so you can go fucking play the
Your
sad songs. you
sad,
wanna
shitty
hear.
music. Okay, let's get into the topic of this video.
My big balls.
Or this podcast. So...
I'm so sorry. One more thing. I just realized
Your big balls
I injected
triggered a new
fat,
thought.
yes, because if I injected enough fat into my vulva, my lips would fall like a pair of balls.
Now, what if I slapped the shit out of you? The roles have been reversed. Because what the fuck? What is
Think
that?
about it.
No, I'm thinking about it, but like, I mean, it makes sense. But like in... Okay.
I see. I've left you speechless.
I'm itching. You're making me itchy.
Okay, so the topic of today was our big night out.
Yeah. And I guess I'll let you start it because I barely remember half of it. And also...
It starts with me.
Yeah, it starts with you.
Okay, so me and Drew have an issue where we get invited out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we used to get invited out all the time, but as we became hermits, we would just never show up. So we stopped being invited out and we fully fell out of that like social like activity of going out.
Yeah.
And people don't ask us to go to parties anymore because it's like, bitch, we never go. So people would like invite us and then we just wouldn't show up. So it's
Also, it was peak pandemic, but another conversation. But keep going.
But no, even before that, we had like stopped for a while. I guess before pandemic, we were kind of getting back into it, but we hadn't like made our footing yet as like we're back to it. So
Yeah.
as things started like opening back up, we weren't. It was silence. It was radio silence, and it was hurtful. Oh.
And you know
And I'll
who
never
you
forget
are.
it, and I'll fucking-
all of you know who you are.
Me like they're listening.
I mean, if they were real lovers,
They're
of
not
us.
even inviting us to the party. They're not listening to the podcast. Wait. I have a burp stuck and it's like hurting.
You need me to suck it out? I can help.
Oof, that
you.
was like vomit.
Ooh, it smells like toast.
It was acidic. I'm about to shit myself also. I'm about to shit and throw up. Okay. So recently, I've been way more social. Drew, shut the fuck up because it's like overpowering my words. Ew, that was so gross. You look like a little kid.
Sorry.
And then you picked your nose.
It itched. I didn't pick it. It itched.
So recently, I've been a lot more social.
Does it feel like life is in slow motion right now? Like the last like 30 minutes, has it felt like slow motion for you?
Yes and no. It felt like very quick, weirdly, for me.
I feel like I'm in slow motion.
Shut up. Okay. You made me lose my train of thought, you fucking idiot. Oh, okay. So recently, I've personally been a lot more social. Like, anytime someone invites me out, I'm like, I go. But there's one homie who, like, has been inviting me out to parties and stuff, and I always say no, but it's usually because like the timing is awful. Like literally one of the nights I had like come home after a shoot and was like sobbing on the couch, and then I was invited to a party and I was like, I literally can't go. I'm like in a depressive state on my couch right now. I'm like sinking into the abyss. But I got invited again, and Quinn also got invited, so I was like, you know what, if Quinn's going, I'll go. Like that is like a safety friend who I'm like, I know this friend who's going, other than like if Drew wants to go. And at this point, I didn't know if Drew wanted to go because we had both been running around and working all day. So I was like, there's a chance we don't go. And I was honestly fucking dreading it because I was so exhausted. Like, I was
actually surprisingly like the roles were reversed. Normally it's like Enya does or wants to go out and I don't. But this time I was kind of like rooting for going out. I was kind of like, I missed the last 2 outings because I just didn't want to go, and now like I have this opportunity to go. Like I'm kind of excited, but I'm not pushing it for it.
Yeah.
But like I was like, yeah, I'll go out, which is like surprising now for me. But yeah,
I was literally so fucking exhausted, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go. But I knew deep in my heart, I was like, this will probably be the last time I'm ever invited out.
Before, if you say no.
If I don't show up. Because every time I'm like, no. And I had made a comment to them. I was like, one of these days I'm going to ask for an invite, though, and I fucking expect to get it, even though I keep saying no. But I obviously know that, like, it's like when you hit up a homie who, like, doesn't even reply to you, you're going to stop hitting them up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to do this to show that I am the kind of person who will follow through on these social activities
and
so
also,
that I'm invited.
Also, we were kind of like, this is, like, the beginning of our socialite era. Like, we want to be, like, little socialites, kind of.
Yeah, I literally have envy of Quinn because I don't know how fucking Quinn does it, but Quinn is genuinely, like, to me, like, Paris Hilton status of socialite. Like, she's like
she
always
knows
out.
everybody.
She's always there. She's always on the scene. Like,
yeah, everybody's talking to her. Like,
she knows literally everyone, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But also, like, I feel like Quinn was like kind of made for that, and like I'm looking at Quinn, I'm like, I want to be that so bad, but like I can't. I don't know if I have the brain capacity to do that.
I feel
but we'll see. I'll push myself to do it. So yeah, whatever. I'm like ranting at this point, but basically we go out to eat because we were like, this is very important. We eat
very important. We eat a girthy bowl of fucking ramen. Like,
yeah, Drew has ramen and I have like way too much sushi.
I eat good. Like, I eat a bowl of ramen, 2 pork buns. Like, my stomach was full. Like, it wasn't like I had an empty stomach.
We had like a ready foundation for alcohol to be poured on top.
And like I've said in an earlier video, I mean, I guess you can already understand, like, you're kind of putting the pieces together and seeing where this is going. But like, I go out
and purge
like 2, 3, 4 times a year. Like, I go out and it's not fun, like, for anybody but myself. And even for myself, it's not fun. It's just like literally getting it all out. But I was like, no, like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna have a social night. Like, I'm just gonna be like a 20-something-year-old who doesn't fucking drink till they black out. I'm going to have a good time. Like, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to remember the night. I'm going to drink lightly. We're not buying drinks at the club. We don't know if there's going to be drinks there. But I'm going to make sure that I'm not over drinking because it's just, I don't want to feel like fucking garbage.
Yeah, literally. Both of us were like, okay. Because also, like, I've been going out often and I've, like, kind of perfected, like, that if there is drinks, like, I'm good at being like, no, I'll have, like, 1 or 2 and, like, I'll be chill. And I can, like, rest there. And And that's even if drinks are free. Like, I had gone to an event, like, a few nights before, and it was, like, this open bar situation. And I was like, oh, everyone's drinking. It's, like, a socially thing. So, like, okay, I'll have, like, a drink. Like, nothing too crazy. I'm going to make it back home, like, sane and in one piece and, like, whatever. So, in my head, I was like, I can do that tonight, too. And we even took the precaution of I think this is where we fucked up. We should not have pre-gamed here because we each had like 3 shots before we left the house.
And it was like within like 30 minutes. Like it wasn't like pacing ourselves. It was 3 shots in like 30 minutes. But in my defense, I am terrible in social situations. Like I'm so unenjoyable and disgusting and like really cannot communicate with people, and like that is just exacerbated by like loud music and people that I am like intimidated by or in love with. So the fear of going out without a shot in me, like genuinely, like I wouldn't have gone if like we were like no pregame, but like for now on no pregame, like genuinely.
Yeah, especially if there's a possibility of free drinks, because we got there. And I literally left my cards here because Drew has good self-control where, like, he won't buy something if he, like, set in his mind that he won't. I don't, especially if I'm, like, drunk. I'll be like, I'll buy drinks, like, drinks for everyone. I don't care. Like, everyone, like, let's go. So I left my cards here because we were like, we're not buying anything. We get there. There are free drinks. And
bottle service.
And hey, I don't know.
Bottle
it just,
service
like,
in the club.
And we just got too drunk. I personally don't think I got too drunk. Like, I've been told that even when I'm like, dude, I am so drunk right now that I handle myself pretty well. And it's like rare that I'm like to the point of like slurring words or anything like that. But that night I was drunk enough that in the videos I took and I like watched, I'm like, oh, I was drunk and I don't like seeing that I was drunk.
Yeah,
that's gross.
So I'll take over the story from here. Because it's kind of
now it's your journey,
fucking roller coaster. So this is my version of the story. We take 3 shots at the house before we leave. We get into the Uber. I'm feeling myself. Like I'm like.
Wait, no. Before we got in the Uber, Drew's like, oh, I'm not drunk yet, and then he opens the door to the Uber. He's like, hey.
Like it's fucked up. Like I'm feeling myself. Like it's naughty. It's not looking so good so far. So then I get to the club, like, we're waiting outside. I have, like, 0 anxieties. I'm like, yes, like, my plan is working. Like, I like, can communicate with people, like, whatever. We get in. We get led through the fucking gross dance thing. I don't fucking know. To this, like, table. And, like, immediately are served, like, a drink. And, like, I take the shot. And I'm like, okay, that's it. Like, I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill here. Like, please. And then, for some reason, I just kept getting past drinks, like whether it was like Enya's drink, like she's like, take a sip of this, or like Quinn was like, I'm done with this drink, like finish this, like whatever. So I would just like do that, and then I became the garbage disposal of the night. And like I'm literally so stingy, I was like, I'm not letting like whatever, like this is like whatever, it's become this, like I can't control it, like the train has left the station, like I'm gonna just go for it. And I like really tried to withhold, like I tried with all my might to just not let this happen, but like I kept getting served drinks. And then we're sitting at this other table, like just being rowdy, rambunctious, like idiots, like I think I like try to embarrass myself in the club. Like I'm like, y'all take yourselves too serious, I'm gonna be the fool, like the jester. But yes, so we're drinking. I'm drinking too much. I don't even like saying that because like I didn't drink too much. I don't know how I don't know how this happened. Like it literally like. Also,
to clarify, Drew has not drank in months. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Like personally, I literally think because like it's not that I've like been drinking a lot, but like because it's not like I haven't drank in like months. Like I've been having like a drink every now and then, and like a few drinks, and like getting close to being drunk often enough that like I can go past the point of being drunk and be fine because my body is like, I can handle this. But your body has literally not consumed alcohol for so long.
Yeah. I'm sober, man. I'm sober. Hear no, see no, say no evil, man. That's my life.
That's not the saying.
Isn't that?
Hear no, say no, see no evil. That's what hear no, say no, see no evil.
So yeah, we're just clowns in the club. Like I like making people look at me and laugh at me. And
yeah,
it's
I don't
fun.
care to look like a fool.
It's
Bitch, we're all fools. We're literally drunk. It's so embarrassing.
It's like my way of getting the attention. Like other people do other things, like look sexy, like do their makeup, whatever. Like I make myself
put on a t-shirt
look
and
like
get
a monster.
really drunk.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I don't understand how I got here. But I ended up here, and in the club, like I was acting normal. Like I wasn't like belligerent. I wasn't like doing stupid shit. I wasn't acting way too drunk. Like I was holding my own. And then like the night's winding down, like me and Enya, like we've said before, are chillers. Like we stay at the club or the like event until fucking the last second.
It's probably that is the one thing I am embarrassed about our behaviors. We like do not take a signal to just fucking go home.
Yeah,
like
we
will hang until the very last moment. But again, it's because that's what we do in our friend groups. Like all of our friends, we hang out till the fucking crack of dawn until like our eyes are falling out of our head. So we have the bad habit of in social settings doing the same thing, but it doesn't read the same because we just seem like we literally have nowhere else to be, which is the truth. I have nowhere else to be. That's why I'm here, bitch.
Yeah.
But we like showed up thinking like we're gonna be there and like
we're gonna be in and out. We're gonna be mysterious.
In and out. We're gonna show face, be mysterious, leave. Bitch, no.
No, on whose fucking accord, not mine. Because then, it's like, okay, it's time to go, and I like hand Enya my phone, and I'm like, call the fucking Uber. Like,
wait, Azul's eating the plant.
Oh no! Oh my fucking god! Because I know he was destroying it. Was he destroying it?
It's pretty bad.
Which leaf was it? Well, this is.
Leave the update of Azul.
Yes. Oh my god. Whatever. Azul just like constantly like ruins my life and like literally just like.
Someone else commented was like, I literally can't tell if Drew's like obsessed with Azul or wants her gone.
Both. Like I literally love Azul with my whole heart, and that's my fault that it was there. But yeah, I hand Enya the phone and I'm like, oh, like I'm feeling it. Like I'm starting to like lose.
He's back.
Oh, he's evil.
Can you just put it like some?
Yeah, maybe just put it on the counter.
It's, dude. Oh my god, he just like ruined the whole podcast for me. So I hand Enya my phone, give him like I'm like call the Uber. Like I'm starting to like lose consciousness at this point. Like I'm starting to like lose touch with reality.
What's so crazy is you seemed so normal. Like granted, I was also like very drunk. And I did see a video of both of us after, and I was like, I never need to see us that drunk again. And I'm like dancing on Drew, and I was like, oh my god, ew. Like, no wonder people think we're dating. Like, we like fucking grind and fuck each other in clubs. Like,
but it's just fun. Like,
no, yeah, it is. And that's how people in Miami, that's how we show love. You grind on everybody you claim to love.
Exactly.
But LA people wouldn't understand that.
Yeah.
My Miami girl right here would understand me.
Yep.
You shaking my hand off. Okay. So yeah, I get
into the Uber. It's immediately bad. Like immediately, like I like collapse. Like I like am paralyzed. I can't feel my limbs. I'm not in my head. I can't say words. I'm sweating
so much.
The most sweat I've ever created in my entire life. I'm like just out of every pore of my body, like literally dripping sweat, and I'm like getting cooled. Like I'm cold at this point, like because AC's blowing on me. Like it's fucked up. Like and it's starting to look really bad.
I'm literally Drew. We get in the car and I think it's fine, and I go to get on my phone, and next thing I know, Drew's head is in my hand. Like I'm literally holding him up,
dude.
And my hand is getting covered in sweat. Like my hand is wet from him. Like all the alcohol is dripping out of his pores. Like I think his body was literally like, get it out. And I was just holding him.
Yeah, and I have no thoughts in my head. Like I feel sick, so I'm like I'm sick, but I'm not saying like I
Yeah,
can't.
he's not communicating anything.
Yeah, I can't speak. Like it's looking really, really.
Oh, actually,
bad.
now that I think about it, you did ask twice, like, how far? Like, how far? Like, you got like those words out, because I remember going out loud and being like, and looking forward and being like, we're like 3 minutes. We're 3. You're okay. It's like 3 minutes. Like, you're gonna be good.
Thank
like,
God for that Uber. Like,
dude, yeah, that Uber was
racer.
speed fucking racing, because he knew. But like, I think it was less so much about your safety, but more like, get this motherfucker out of my car, because I know he's gonna puke everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
so we pull up to the crib, and like clockwork, I open the door and I just projectile vomit all over myself. Like literally neon red, because we drank fucking Fanta for a chaser, and like ramen just all over me. Like I can't think. I'm not thinking. I just get out of the car.
dude, I
and
just
fall.
like, yeah, you fall out, and I'm like crawling behind him to the Uber. I'm like, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Like, no vomit got in the car, but he was like, no, it's okay. Like, please be safe. Like, it's okay. I understand. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And like, I just like pushed Drew the rest out of the car.
Yeah. So I immediately collapse on the floor out front of our house. Like, it's 2 a.m. I'm dead. Like, legitimately dead. Like, I can't move. I can't think. I can't speak words. Like, genuinely so fucked up. And then I continue just vomiting. Like,
dude, it was
I
so
keep
bad.
throwing up all over the place. Like, it's really not looking good. And then I start I'm starting to freak out. Like, I've never felt like this in my entire life. Like, I know what being too drunk feels like, but I have never felt this feeling before, where like I'm like cognitive, but I can't say words and I can't move my body. So I'm starting to panic, and I'm like begging for an ambulance. I'm like, take me to the hospital, like please, someone. Like, and then Enya calls Josh and gets Josh out there, but Josh can't take me to the hospital, and Enya can't take me to the hospital because she's too drunk. And I'm like begging. I'm like, please call a fucking ambulance.
And I'm just like assessing, and like me and Josh are just standing there looking at his dead body. But also,
y'all are like, he doesn't need a fucking ambulance. Like, he doesn't need an ambulance.
No, because listen to this shit. In the middle of all of this, what Drew's leaving out is that every few minutes he would go, video. So we were like, you are the most annoying person ever.
I didn't know the reason why. In my head, I was like, I need a video of me like this so I can remember this, because I was 1000% like for sure blacked out. And I was like, I need a video of this so I can be embarrassed by myself, so I never do this again, because this is wrong in every sense of the word.
Like, also, like, don't make it seem like we're bad fucking people, because I
felt in the moment, I felt like it. I was like,
no, I was more cognitive than you, because I was standing on my own 2 fucking feet, and I'm the one who called Josh, because I was like, from my perspective, when you got out of the Uber and you fell on the floor, I was like, stop, this motherfucker's about to die, and I'm gonna have to kill myself on top of his dead, stupid fucking body. And I was so pissed, because I was like, I am too drunk to like assess this fully, because I could either like go into full panic, or I could like stay calm and be like, all right, let me like actually look at this through a non-panicked like hypochondriac lens. And I was looking at you, and you were like throwing up, and bitch, also a round of applause for me, because I fucking hate vomit. It makes me want to kill myself.
Awesome.
And like, I usually, when my friends, I'm so sorry, I'm the worst person ever. When my friends are like so drunk that they're throwing up, I'm like, good luck.
Yeah.
Like, and usually Orion's around, and I'm like, mommy will help you. Daddy's going to bed. Like, I'm clocking out. But no one else was there, so I was helping you. I was making sure you didn't continue throwing up on yourself. I was like grabbing your head and like,
I was like, I said, put me on my side. I can't move.
Dude,
and then
you were like, don't let me die. And I was like, I'm above you. Like, you're not gonna die.
I'm begging at this point. I'm like, please, like, don't let me die. Like, take me to the hospital. Like, call an ambulance. I'm like, I have good insurance. Like, I know it sounds scary, but please, like, I genuinely don't want to die on this sidewalk. And Enya and Josh are like, oh, like, fuck, like maybe there is something actually wrong with him.
Yeah, because we kept trying to get him up, and he literally like would not move, and he would just be rolling and like groaning, and like would take like and like taking these weird breaths. We were like, stop, he's dying.
Yeah,
but then I refused to call an ambulance.
I remember I had this vivid thought. I was like, I feel so bad for Enya and Josh, because like they're not gonna take me to the hospital, and I'm going to die on this sidewalk, and that is going to haunt them for the rest of their lives. And I genuinely was freaked out. I was like, this is so bad. So then I started like being like, please. And then I did the staring thing, and that's what.
No, that wasn't until we were already at the ER. You didn't stare at us. You were just when you were on the floor.
I don't remember the fucking timeline.
See, yeah, when you were on the floor, you literally like. It was just really confusing because you were still like laughing because I think
I was trying not to scare y'all. That I was like, I'm gonna just put a smile on my face because I don't want them to be scared, but I need to be at the hospital.
And then the other thing was our friend, this happened to them the night before, that they didn't have like that much to drink, but they were literally vomiting like all fucking night. And we're completely like dying.
Yeah.
And the night before, I panicked at that, and I was like, I think he needs to go to the hospital because he should not be throwing that up that much. I've like seen people really fucked up, and never do I see them throw up that much. And you were throwing up the same amount, so in my head, I was like calm because that person woke up the next day and was like, I feel completely fine. Like I don't know what happened to me, but I feel fine. So I was like calm in that aspect. And also, I was like, bitch, I don't know much about insurance, but I know damn well your insurance is not covering a fucking ambulance fee. And I know Drew because there have been multiple times where he has been like, call an ambulance. And then the next day been like, if you called an ambulance, I would be so fucking pissed at you. So I was like, I'm not calling an ambulance. So I was like, okay, who is like a reliable person who I know is awake right now and like is like smart and like can handle this and like is close? And I was like, I'm gonna call Kai. Yeah. And he's literally behind the camera like moving his fucking arms around. So I called Kai and I was like, and I FaceTimed him because I wanted to see if the lights were on and shit, and lo and behold, the lights were on in his scary room. I bet he was using his fucking iPhone to watch TV.
That's keep going.
I was like, I just showed him Drew and I was like, you need to help us. Like, I don't even know what I said to Kai on the phone. I was like, but we need help. And he was like, yeah, I'm coming. So Kai hung up and he's like driving over, and me and Josh are literally just like, for everyone watching, this is literally how I was standing looking at him. Because I was just like really drunk and had my boots on still, and I was just like,
come on, man.
And also like I was being selfish. I was like, I know he's not gonna die. Can we just like, can I go to sleep? Like, can like the men
not
handle
on
this?
my watch.
I was like, can the men handle this?
Not on my watch.
Kai got there, tried to get Drew inside. Drew wouldn't go inside. Drew kept begging Kai to take him to the ER, like begging.
I just didn't want to die. Like, okay, that's how I know that like I'm not actually like, okay, I'm not actually suicidal because in moments where I'm gonna die, I have like still a fight for life. Like I still want to live.
Well, also like to be granted dying like that would be so fucking embarrassing.
Humiliating.
We get invited to like a club and there's free drinks and we don't know how to act and you fucking die.
I would blame it on them. I would write it in my note.
The girl, you'd be dead. I would blame it on them for you.
Yeah, thank you.
So Kai gets there. I run upstairs to like change out of my fucking silly little hoe ass outfit because I'm like literally standing on the sidewalk in like the shortest skirt and like a see-through shirt. So I like run upstairs, change, like take my makeup off, come back downstairs, and I like grab a hydro flask full of water because I'm a good drunk and I'm like, I need water because I need to sober up. Like, so I like run downstairs, I get in the car. Also, I am drunk enough that, bitch, I took another L for you because I don't know if Kai realized, I got so silent in those car rides because I literally had to put my head down and just like think about my own existence because I was like, I'm going to start throwing up next because I've seen so much vomit today and I'm so drunk and I was so car sick.
And my vomit stank.
And it was all over me from touching Drew.
And it was all over, it just like, it stained the air. Like
it was
anywhere
like all over his face. It was so
Dude, no, it was bad. Like I was like foam, like there was like foam on my fucking chin. Like it was gross and nasty. Like the photos after, I was like, dude, like, that was not chill. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was on, but like, that was not chill. So they like take me to the hospital. We pull up. I'm still immobile. I can't move. I'm like cognitive. Like I have like, no. At this point, there's nothing like going on in my head. I'm just like a rag doll. Like there's nothing going on.
Yeah, and we're like starting to actually get worried because you would like, I feel like usually when people are really drunk, as time goes on, they get better. Like after that first throw up, they usually start sobering up and like getting back to normal. But Drew was not getting back to normal. He was like continuously throwing up and just like losing like life behind his eyes. So we were like, oh shit, like he needs to be seen. And of course the ER is being hella fucking mean to us. Like, all the nurses are being so fucking mean to us because we're like these 20-year-olds who just pulled up and we're like, hey, our friend is like really, really fucked up. And they're like, from what? And we're like, okay, he was drinking, but we are...
You should have just said I overdosed. You should have been like...
I know, we should have fucking lied, but I was just like...
Oh my God, imagine they like shot me with fucking Narcan or something. And they were like, okay, he's good, go.
Send him home. But we were insinuating, we were like, we weirdly feel like it's something more because he's not... We've never seen him act this way or whatever, and they're just like rolling their eyes at us. I fill out all his shit. They're like, you've been here before. And I'm like, he's been here before. Like, what hospital are we at? Like, it was the most random hospital ever.
I just be going to the hospital.
I know. You literally just go to the ER. Like, you do it all the time.
I don't care.
I don't know anybody who's gone to, like, emergency care more than you. Like, you've gone so often.
I go, like, twice a year. What?
I would argue 3. In 2019, it was a lot.
I'm just, like, scared of my health. But 2 of the times in 2019 were literally because my shit was impacted from constipation. And I needed it to be shoveled out.
Like, you couldn't pay me to go to the ER. I'd rather, like, be, like, borderline dying in my bedroom before I get taken to a hospital.
Imagine this in 2019, 2 times out of the year, Drew laying on his side, doctor going in with shovel, scooping shit out so I can spray shit out of my ass because the magnesium didn't work. That's my life.
So I fill out all his shit and, like, dude, there's the funniest picture that we need to put, and Kai took it. It's like me, Josh, and Drew. Like, I love that picture so much.
Like, me, Josh holding the bag, fucking angry because he was like having like such a peaceful night.
I know, and
I'm
we were like
throwing up into the bag. Enya's filling out my paperwork. It's an iconic photo.
So we're like in there, whatever, and then they keep trying to talk to me, and I'm also so drunk. I'm like, he needs help. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know if Kai spoke to them or what. Like, I kind of don't have like pure recognition of what I said, but I was like, he needs help. He won't stop throwing up. And I fully forgot that we had eaten, so I kept going like,
you were like, what? I remember that. You were like, Drew, when did you eat last? Drew, when was the last meal you had? Like, Drew, like, tell me, like, when did you eat? And in my brain, I was like, I ate ramen with you like 4 hours ago.
I forgot because I was drunk, so I was like, "Oh my God, my friend! Like, you need water. Like, he needs food. Like, he needs hydration and food to soak up the alcohol." And like, I just kept saying that, and I was like, I don't. But I told him that I was like, I don't know the last time he ate. I don't know if he's had enough water. I don't know if he's like suffering from alcohol poisoning, but he won't stop throwing up. We tried to get him in the house. He like is fully immobile and we don't know what to do with him. She just looked at me and she was like, well, it's 5-hour wait. And I was like, are you kidding me? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, even if he's sitting here throwing up constantly, like, because also, bitch, if you were dying from alcohol poisoning and you were sitting behind me continuously puking, you would have died in the goddamn lobby.
Yeah.
Granted, there's like motherfuckers like hobbling around with 1 foot in there. So like,
there's gunshot victims like walking,
they're
and
really weighing their options. They're like a fully healthy 23-year-old who had too much to drink, or like
gunshot
the
victim.
Lady who like is about to lose her foot.
Give birth in the lobby.
Like baby.
Which one?
But yeah, and then they were like 5 hours, and Kai and me and Josh all looked at each other and we were like,
sidebar. We're gonna take him home. We're gonna put him in the fucking bathroom, and if he lives, he lives. If he dies, he dies.
And we were like, we're just gonna take him home, and we're gonna watch him, because like originally we were gonna leave you at the hospital and be like, all right, we'll come back. Like, we can go to sleep and like come back, and he'll be like alive.
So we're gonna leave me in the lobby?
I don't know what the like actual plan was. No, not leaving you in the lobby. In my head, you would get checked in, and they would start taking care of you, and then I'd be like, we could go home. I could go to sleep, wake up in the morning, come make sure he's alive, and they would tell me if he's dead. But now what was happening was we fully had to fucking sit with you until goddamn almost 6 a.m. and like make sure you were breathing. And Drew was so dead. Like, when Kai went to go get the car, there was a moment where this is the moment you remember and we were talking about, is like, there was a moment he had like, his eyes were not glossy. Like, they weren't even glossed over. They were literally like fogged over. Like, you looked like you had that like disease old people get when they're like starting to lose their you look like and I was like, is there vomit in his eyes? Like, why are his eyes like that? And like, me and Josh were just staring at you like in this wheelchair, like dying, and you're like literally like like this and like looking up at us, and we were just like staring at you. And me and Josh literally were like two people who aren't in the right state of mind to like fully make like a good solid grounding of if this person is gonna live or not. And we were looking at each other and we were like, I think he's gonna be okay. And we were just looking at you and we were like, he looks fucking dead though. And you were just staring at us, not saying a word. Like, you were just staring at us like, and we were just looking at you. Like, there was genuinely a moment where I was like, my best friend is going to die tonight. Like,
you kept saying, I remember you said, you were like, Drew, like, you can't fucking die because, like, the podcast. You were like, the podcast relies on you. I remember you said that out loud. And I was like, oh, like, she cares about me.
That's how Enya shows her care. I'm like, don't fuck with my money, bitch. Don't fuck
What
with my money. Yeah, what money? Also, wait, this is such a tidbit to throw in there. Why the fuck did no one tell us that we accidentally had 20 ads on the goddamn podcast?
Yeah, like, y'all were watching 20 fucking ads an episode. Like, are you deranged?
Like, it was automatically posting it on the episodes, like all the ads, and we went to go look because we were like, oh shit, we finally got monetized. Every single episode had 20 ads.
Psycho. But yeah, I made it home. They carried me upstairs. They put me on the floor of the bathroom, set me up nice with like a lavender scented trash bag. Like, I was continuing to vomit and dry heave on the floor of the bathroom. And I just knocked out and everybody left and checked on me periodically. And I woke up the next day and I felt amazing. That's the craziest part, is I was like maybe 3% hungover, but then nighttime came and I wanted to die. I felt like I genuinely.
Well, also we were like, we're not eating like correctly. We like ate like fucking monsters. Like, we should have had a proper good meal that next day, and we literally each had half of Chipotle, and then at night came together and had one half together.
Yeah.
And ate really, really dry overnight oats with that.
Yeah, and then McDonald's French fries for dinner. I woke up the next morning, actually, and I felt so good that I hopped in the bath and I took a bath.
I know. When I woke up at like noon, Kai texted me. He was like, is he alive? And I went and checked, and there he was, just like snug as a bug.
Yeah.
In his bed.
I woke up at like 7 a.m. and hopped in the bath, chugged some water, and went to my bed and slept till 1:30.
Dude, it was so insane. Also, I literally showered over Drew's dead body.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was in the bathroom and we couldn't get him out of the bathroom because we were like, we didn't want to move him to the bed because we were like, we don't want him to throw up all over his shit. So he was in the bathroom and we would check up on him for like an hour. At this point, it's like 4 a.m. and we're like checking up on his dead body, and we're like, he's alive. We go and like stare at him and like see if he's breathing. And dude, we would be like, Drew, dead. Like fully out, knocked out. And I needed to fucking shower. I was not going to sleep covered in his goddamn puke. So I was like, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? Drew could look up and see my fucking coochie. Like, he's so drunk he wouldn't remember seeing my coochie anyways.
It was one of the most magical moments of my life.
Oh, you saw?
No.
Shut up. But yeah, I literally, like, his dead body was like kind of like there was a corner where his back was turned, and I just like stood behind him and like got undressed and threw my clothes and like was in the shower and was just washing my hair and like would look down, and there he was like dead.
I genuinely have zero recollection of that. Like,
I know, because you were genuinely so knocked out. I was shocked that you couldn't hear like the water fucking smashing on the ground next to your head.
It was probably splashing on me. Like, genuinely 0% remember that.
It was probably soothing, the sound of water. But yeah, and then I went to bed and I was fully fine and I was vibing. Woke up, ate Chipotle, had the alcohol shits, and yeah, that was our night. That was our big night out, and that's why we need to go out more so that when we do go out, it doesn't turn into that. Or not me. I've been living my social life. Like, I've been a social girl. No more staying inside for Enya. Enya's going out. I say that like I didn't commit to being a hermit for the rest of this week. I was like, I can't do that ever again.
That is the story of how I lost my mind. I'm still not fully recovered. Like, I have had like a brain fog hangover for the last 4 days.
That's why you need to like go and experience social settings more often, so you don't like fully.
So I'm constantly in a brain fog.
No.
So I don't know the difference between
because this is what happens. You get you finally you're like, fuck it, I'll go out. But because you haven't been out in so long, you're like purging, and then you purge, and then you're like in like fucking ketosis, like zombie land for like 4 days.
Yep.
And then you're like, I'm never doing that again because that's what it leads to, and I can't experience that again. But I'm like, girl, if you went out, when I invited you out, we would go out. It wouldn't be that bad. Sometimes it's like socially overstimulating. And then although this is like awful, I feel bad. I don't want to like be the person who's like, what's it called? Like, I don't want to like make it seem like you have to have a drink when you're like socially anxious, because I know that can like lead people down a bad path, and you do not have to rely on that, because sometimes
that's literally why I don't go.
Sometimes I just bite the bullet and I like get through like the first like 20 minutes of like social anxiety, but then once you're comforted and grounded in the space, you're like, oh, this is fully fine. Like I've done the DDing and like been out with friends and like where I'm fully sober and I'm like there and I'm like, this is very overstimulating and I can't carry a conversation, and I'm screaming over the people I'm talking to and not letting them talk because I'm so nervous and I don't want to be silent and make them think I'm panicking, so I'm talking way too much. But then once you've done that to like 3 people and harmed 3 people mentally like that, you can move on for the rest of the night and be a normal person.
Emotional terrorist. For me, I like my purge. I know it's not fun for everybody. It's only fun for me.
It's fun for me because I still had a good time.
Yeah. But I do my purging once, twice a year. Probably never again, and I'm good with that. And
we want you in social settings, girl.
I'm a hermit.
See, but the thing is, now I go out and I get my stories, and where are your stories?
Well, I think that's the episode. The moral of the story is
me and you are gonna have like the nastiest, sloppiest sex tonight.
Just be careful with who you surround yourself with, because they will let you die on the sidewalk.
We didn't though. Like we didn't. I called Papa Kai and he came and he took care of
me. I am so grateful for the friends I have, because I would have slept on the sidewalk and probably been kidnapped had they not been there and been genuinely kind people. So thank you guys for making sure I was all right. Because I would probably do the same for you.
Probably.
When I would 1000% do the same for you.
See, the thing is, like, I can handle my liquor, and I would never be on the fucking sidewalk somewhere. That's the difference between people like me and you. Like, I can get fucked up, and I make it in the house.
Whatever, man. You're just like...
I've literally only been that blackout once, and Orion carried me to bed like, Mama,
Orion. Let's do media.
Yeah, we have to hurry because I'm actually about to shit myself. Can I go first so I can go shit and you can finish the podcast by yourself? Like, I'm actually about to shit myself. I want to sound cool and be like, so this is what I've been listening to this week. Like, here are my, like, little things. But I've been listening to so much Drake the past week.
Crazy.
I've been listening to Drake, which isn't, like, inherently not cool, but, like, compared to me sitting up here and being like, here's this like underground, like random artist, like
go learn a little,
go learn something. I'm like, I've been listening to Drake. I've been listening to a lot of Bryson Tiller. And then I've been listening to like 2 of the most popular fucking artists in the world. I'm like, go take a gander, like go listen. And then Many Times by Dijon and Superstars by Yves Tumor. Those songs back to back make me feel like I could grab a human and rip all of their fucking bones apart from the cartilage. Like, it makes me feel so powerful. Driving and that and screaming it, and I be hitting the fucking ceiling, and I'm like screaming my goddamn lungs out.
It's awesome.
Drew hears it.
Yeah, to watch what happens.
Yeah, and watches it, because I don't let anybody get away from what I'm listening to. I literally opened Robinhood instead of Letterboxd by accident. And then I haven't watched any movies, written any books, and I'm gonna go shit.
All right.
Bye, guys.
I'll carry it to the end. Oh, ew. So nice. Okay, now that my feet are exposed, my media for the week, my songs are Gango by BK the Ruler. Great song, makes me feel like Location by Playboi Carti. It's just so beautiful and happy. And then You Want to See Me Dead 'Cause of My House by Viper. Really just depressing song. Awesome production, but just like really repetitive. Whatever, it's awesome. Just go listen to it. And I'm Possible or Impossible by Figurine. It's in my newest video, but it just makes me really happy. It makes me happy to be alive. And then also go watch Squid Games. It is legitimately so fucking good. I mean, like, yeah, I feel like it's kind of predictable, but like also it's just fucking awesome. And I know I'm preaching to the choir at this point. But yeah, it's fantastic and was very, very refreshing and just ripped my fucking heart out 36 times. See, I love when a TV show kills people you love, because I like feeling the pain of that. But that is Emergency Intercom. Leave me the fuck alone and never speak to me again. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.